you yada yada over the best part.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's episode 141 of the world's most dangerous podcast, the Yada Yada Podcast. The kid joking out in this bitch. Black Hype's here. Nelson's here. And, of course, the podcast MVP every damn time, Sebastian! Ladies and gentlemen, it's a rainy Sunday here in Kansas City. But we here. We bringing the joy, bringing the light like we always do. How we doing this weekend, fellas?
Good. Man, doing good. Feeling great. How are you?
Doing amazing, man. Listen, I just want to start this off by saying to everybody in this room, I'm very grateful that y'all are part of this because, you know, some cool things are in the works, man. And I'm really grateful that y'all are part of this. Y'all are helping us elevate this. I'm glad that we've been doing this together because, you know, with what we got in the works, there's nobody else that I would rather handle that with. You know what I'm saying? So something big is on the way, something legendary. And I'm just really appreciative of everybody that's around it, help elevating it. I'm grateful to have you along the journey, bro, because this moment is what's going to make everything in the journey worth it.
Yeah, it'll be a big stamp. It'll be a big milestone for us. And it's just kind of a confirmation that we're doing the right things, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You know, drop a bomb for us one time, Andre. You know, fuck it, why not? Why not? Run it up every chance we can get, man. That's what's up, man. So, very excited time, man. Very excited time for the Yada Yada Podcast, man. So let's get to it, man. What's the first thing? Should we talk about Dame Dash? Should we talk about the man of the week?
Let's fucking talk about Dame Dash, bro.
Yeah, we've talked about Andre. How do you feel about the Dame Dash interview? We haven't talked to you about it.
The most recent one, I feel like he kind of went out sad. I feel like he kind of went out sad, bro.
Yeah, like it definitely gave like immature old man.
Yeah,
a little bit.
And I didn't like seeing that because it's entertaining, but it's also like secondhand embarrassment seeing you act like that.
Yeah.
At this age in your life, this stage in your life, knowing what you going through. And that's why he was there, to clear up everything he was going through. Didn't really clear up shit, just kind of justified him being in debt.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I guess if it works for him, it works for him. But there was a bar he got off in there that I thought was hilarious. Because he talked about, like, you know why rich people don't put nothing in their names? Because that's how they get their money. I have nothing in my name. The last thing I had in my name was reasonable doubt. And when I lost that, I was like, bro, what?
Yeah.
What? That's not just like a casual thing you can just say. Like, that's a huge, you lost reasonable doubt. You had ownership in one of the greatest hip hop albums ever. And that was always going to be like a thing you could just hold on to and make money off of. But Dame, according to that interview, he just spends all his money.
Yeah.
Like he said, he's never had $50 million. Or $20 million at that, because he puts all his money into all his investments.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird, and it made me uncomfortable. And I hate that he's laid out the boundaries in the beginning, because I'm like, all right, this is about to be a good conversation. Dame coming at it the right way, like, hey, these are the parameters. This how we gonna do it. And then he just started stepping across his boundaries like a motherfucker.
Immediately, like, hey, you cut me off. Don't cut me off.
Yeah,
hey,
I'm
are you
like,
trying to trigger me? Hearing Dame Dash saying, are you trying to trigger me, is like really an A1 quote.
It's like, how can you be that emotionally intelligent and still play the pause game? It's like you can't do both. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
you can't have one and one it the other way.
And then also on top of that, the way he just assaulted Charlamagne, like that was like, listen, man, these moments are why radio is so dope. Like this is a great radio moment, despite everything around it and what was said. It was super entertaining conversation to just watch on radio.
Yeah.
And these moments, like Dame Dash, salute to him because this is the second time he's done this in radio, where he's had legendary interviews with legendary moments. No matter how bad he looks, you can't say it's not entertaining.
Almost 10 years after the other one.
Yeah,
so
it is. It's been 10
basically
years.
ran it back.
It's basically 10 years.
But I don't know. I felt like the last one, they were, letting him, get his shit off. But this one, they were kind of just being more direct in terms of like, I don't believe you.
Yeah, like you're lying.
You're a liar.
I mean, it was weird how he kind of played it. Because in the end, he was making it seem like it was on purpose a little bit.
Like you fell for the trap. Like I wanted the pure wounded like Ace and paid in full. Like I wanted you to think I was weak so you could pile on to me. So then when I roll out all this shit, you see that I was never down.
Yeah, or he was talking about The Godfather too. And
a lot.
Because
I lined you up. I
He
lined you
acted
all up.
weak so he could clear out the family and shit like that. And
I don't buy that shit, bro.
He was
And on top of that, they confirmed, or Lauren LaRosa actually the next day reached out to Revolt and was like, "Hey, are these claims of Dame Dash being the CEO and trying to the chairman
Yeah.
and trying to buy Revolt true?" And they said, "No, that's not true. We've never had these discussions with Dame Dash."
So that's why it just looked crazy. Like,
yeah.
it just
My
I don't
paid in
know.
full, like you're calling your paid in full series, my paid in full, like
And then your book is gonna be called Power. It's like, all right,
like
bro.
you're moving too much off of petty and spite,
Yeah.
and it like that's not good. That doesn't translate to good products.
Yeah.
Or
Especially
business.
or business for that
Yeah.
matter. And he talked about all the lawsuits he's in and how much money he's in and debt he's in.
Even if you aligned yourself to be the chairman in waiting, why announce that? Like,
There.
yeah,
'Cause
like
he
the
wanted to
Breakfast
do that.
Club.
And in that way, though, like, because he originally was saying that he was on there to settle the beef he had with, like, Envy and Charlemagne. Like,
Yeah.
y'all been talking about me and about shit I got going on without me being there, you know?
Yeah, it's like
And-
now I'm here to address you in person.
I don't like how he, like, so easily got away from his point. And I never feel like, I don't feel like he ever really followed through with his point. I could piece certain ideas together and thoughts together, but it wasn't like a moment of calm and controlled and like this is
And
my full thought.
his biggest advantage in that conversation was him controlling the conversation because he
Yeah.
didn't let nobody speak, man. Like,
Yeah.
in
He
the-
didn't.
like that Harlem pride really showed in that interview,
Mm-hmm.
and I love it though because it's super entertaining to see, but it's also hard to watch somebody's stubbornness and hard-headedness get in their own way.
It was kind of childish too when
Hella.
he's basically saying like, "What type of view you have at your house?"
My house
It's,
looks nicer than yours, I bet.
it's like, bro, we're
Yeah.
black men, black people.
Hey, and he harped on that with Charlemagne.
Yeah.
He said, "I don't feel like you're a good representation for the masculine black man."
But who's looking to Charlemagne to be that?
I mean,
This nigga has a nickname and he's pushing 50. Like, we're not looking to Charlemagne as the prime example of what black manhood is.
And he
I
called him a
think-
cancer to black people.
it's just weird though.
God damn.
Well, that might be true for somebody.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to rule that out because, like, some of the black men that I look up to are just, like, regular, everyday people.
Yeah.
And I think that's where I don't like the sentiment that he's portraying is, like, you got to be this type of way. And it is more of his opinion. I do think, like, our representation should be strong in a positive light and, like,
Yeah.
capable. But I don't like how that
He tried to
argument
dub him?
looked. Yeah, and
But Charlemagne's never been that, though. This nigga was sniffing Jennifer Lopez's chair when she left for the interview.
Yeah,
You
he
know
was
what I'm saying?
wildin'.
Like,
Yeah.
he's never, I'm like, he's always been, like, shitty, low-key, in
Yeah.
terms of being the pinpoint person
I'm
to,
just
like,
like
look
telling
to.
telling you shit straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's nothing wrong with that. And Charlemagne is probably aware of like his imagery
Yeah.
and how he present, but I don't know. I don't ever think it's good when somebody just makes you feel stupid.
And he said that numerous. You stupid.
Yeah,
You guys
like,
don't know business. You're
I-
dumb.
Yeah, and it's like it don't make me want to like work with him.
And see, I was telling my roommate Mike because he didn't know much about Dame Dash.
Yeah.
You know, so I was giving him like a little history lesson about Dame Dash and him working with Hove early on and why Hove broke away from Dame Dash. And after we watched the interview, I showed him that clip of Dame Dash running into the Def Jam offices. Like, why are y'all having meetings with my artists without me?
Yeah.
Why are you sitting down with Hove without me here?
Mm.
And it's like that video was like the epitome of like why Hove broke away from Dame, because you can't work with somebody like that in the long run. Like you can't
Yeah.
work with a business partner that's not willing to adapt to like the current environment we're trying to level up to. Like you can't just scream on everybody. You can't talk to them like they're idiots. You
Yeah.
can't call them idiots. You can't call them stupid. You can't call them gay. Like that's not how we move in as we move up in the business world. Like this
Yeah.
ain't the streets no more, Dame. And that's kind of something that I could tell Dame still uses to move around like he's in the streets. Like you're not in the streets no more.
Yeah.
Like you can't sell product or brands like you sell drugs, because drugs sell itself.
And it's not the early 2000s anymore.
Yeah.
You know, you're not the only entry point into that world or into that black excellence ass, that pipeline doesn't just run through you anymore.
And
So,
when you did have that pipeline, when you were working with artists, like he was working with Currency really close on in like close around the beginning of the blog era, and that fell out.
yeah, they're doing like
and
the
they
music videos and stuff, right?
Yeah, because he had a studio. I think it was 1457 Studios, which is like a really popular studio during the blog era. So like Currency, Wiz, Big Crit, like all of them would come through there and record music and whatnot. So it was like a little creative hub for the blog era artists during that time. But like business wise, Currency and Dame did business together during that time, and it resulted in Currency leaving and later suing Dame for like $1 million or something.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So it's like even when Dame was that entry pathway, without Hove, he was never somebody that could get you to the next level, and it might be somebody you end up suing later down the road. So like that, and that's been Dame's story ever since he broke away from Hove. And he tried to say every time I left something, it fell apart. Like Rockefeller, I left, it fell apart. Rockaware, I left, it fell apart. It's like no, you left, and then Hove sold that shit for like $100 million.
Yeah.
Like Hove left Rockefeller, and that shit fell apart. And everybody that went with Hove ended up succeeding. Everybody went with Dame, ended up leaving Dame eventually.
Yeah.
And so, like Charlamagne said, it sounds like you're just projecting to yourself.
Yeah.
And that's really what it felt like. You have a man who feels very insecure about his current status, and he wants to go justify and explain himself why he's in these positions. And it's like Charlamagne said, if you got to explain yourself all the time, you know you're losing, like you're in the wrong.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to justify, like, your actions.
I think there are fair points on all sides, but ultimately, I think the biggest loser of this was Dame Dash, especially the parallels to the initial 2015.
Yeah, he was more up.
interview.
He was up then.
Yeah.
Or he was on a trajectory where it seemed like he was about to bounce back.
Yeah.
Because he was talking a good game.
Yeah.
But now you come back 10 years later, we've seen what that looked like.
Charlemagne's not the same Charlemagne from 10 years ago.
And unfortunately, in the situation, Dame Dash is still the same Dame Dash he was 10 years ago.
Literally.
And that's the problem with the interview.
He was like, I'm about to put out a book. I got my own imprint. And Charlemagne's like, bro, I have my own, like, wing of that.
Yeah.
You know, that outfit. So it's like.
New York Times
Yeah.
bestseller book, 2 of them. Like, come on, what we talking about, Dame?
Literally.
You don't read Deadline?
So, yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of sad, especially somebody who is a pioneer in the space. You have to give him his flowers. But ultimately, it's like, dude, you can't be the smartest in the room in every room. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
And you
have
can't
to
talk to everybody like you are the smartest person in the room, even if you're not.
Yeah.
Because then if
Even
you're
if
not,
you are.
even if you are,
Yeah.
and if you're not, it looks even worse.
Yeah. And we can just fact check you in real time.
Immediately, and then you'll look even more foolish.
Literally.
Yeah, it just makes it look even more crazy knowing that some of that shit was debunked.
Yeah. I think like Lauren LaRosa did the best job in trying to shoot him some bail and have some type of grace because she goes, "You owe over $600K in child support."
No,
And
I don't.
I know you love your family. I know you're a family man. Like, can you explain that? He goes, "Yeah, I pay about $250K a year." It's like those numbers don't add up. That means you've not paid in about 3. So, so
And having $250,000 in child support payments a year is not a flex.
That's
not a you getting fucked. Like
Yeah.
you are getting fucked hard.
yeah.
Like I'm glad your kids are taken care of, but fuck you need to get a better lawyer.
Anytime somebody like brags about bills, it's just corny to me. It's like we all have them. Why are we trying to like
Flex that who has more bills or whose bills cost more. Like I ain't into that shit.
Are you paying them?
Hey, the billionaire question was like my favorite moment, and like I said it to you, but unfortunately we can't pull it up. But when he was talking about, so if a billionaire has $180 million loan, and I have no debt, who has more money? And they were like, huh? See, run it back one. He said, okay, let me say it again. He's like, if a billionaire has $100 million in debt, and I have no debt, who do you think has more money? And they're like, well,
Go with the billionaire.
yeah, obviously like the billionaire. And he goes, he's like, you really think that? And DJ Envy goes, a billionaire? Like my favorite
yeah.
moment in the interview is because like everyone was actually genuinely tuned into the question, and they were like, "Hold on," Charlamagne's like, "Excuse me, what was that?"
Yeah.
He said, "So if a billionaire has $180 million, okay, yeah." And then he says that, and he's like, "A billionaire though? Like,
Yeah.
you think you got more money than a billionaire because he has a $180 million loan? You know why he has that money, Dame? That loan of that size? Because he has $1 billion credit.
Because he can
To
pay
back
it
it.
back.
Yeah." You don't like we don't get that because we don't have $1 billion. Like
Yeah.
not, he said like anybody can just get a $180 million loan.
He's like, you don't know billionaires, so I
He's
don't
like-
know why I'm
hey,
talking
the
to
best
you.
part was he was arguing with him, and he goes, "Okay, listen, have you ever been a billionaire?" He goes, "No." He goes, "Okay, so then how would you know?" He goes, "Why are you asking us that question if you know we're not billionaires?" Like,
It's just sad, bro. It was sad.
He was
like,
definitely struggling.
like when you hear Dame Dash talk Dame Dash economics, you can see why Dame Dash is in the situation he's in.
Yeah. It's like Business for Dummies. You ever like see those books? And it's like he just read the insert cover.
Could you imagine the
epilogue?
Just the gist.
Hey,
a note from the author.
another
Didn't even read the back page. It's like the first paragraph.
It's like open up the Kamala Harris book and just reading the Kendrick Lamar quote in the beginning. You're like, all right, I've seen enough.
Bro.
I learned everything I need to know.
I'm voting for her.
Too late now. She already lost.
Hey, man, I did, though.
You know, hey, anything but Trump. But
Oh, literally. But
Dame
Dame Dash.
Yeah, Dame Dash, man.
We do have a clip. Should we pull that up?
Let's see. Is there anything else y'all want to talk about from that interview? Because I will say, I do think when he had his OG speak, I do like the energy that he brought to the conversation.
Dame fucked that up too, though.
Dame was fucked, man. Every time Dame got up, I got nervous.
It's annoying because at the beginning of the whole shit, he was like, I don't like nobody talking over me. Yeah. I don't like interruptions. And then he went and did that to his big homie.
And he's like, I don't like it when men travel with men all the time. It's
Yeah.
like, and then Charlamagne's like, you came in here with him.
Hey, Charlamagne was too ready to argue with Dame.
Because he knew he had the upper hand. Like, the last time Dame was there 10 years ago in 2015, like, he made them look silly. Like, he really talked to them in a way that made it seem like having a job was stupid.
Yeah.
Like, you should be ashamed that you have a boss or you have somebody above you that pays you money.
There's a bit of credence in owning your own stuff and being able to do and move when you want. And even the credence of y'all ain't got no windows in here, shit dirty, you know, it's
Clean
not
this
inspiring.
Up, girl. Clean it up. Yo,
Like,
he was talking so wet. At the end, he was getting it off, bro.
There's a nugget of like truth in that, but ultimately it's like there's no one way to success. Like what somebody else does and they like go to work every day grinding, like that's not to be shat on just because you found another way to do something.
Yeah. Like everybody hustle is different. And honestly, ownership is hard. Like
You're
not taught that. That's like not really accessible information for everybody. So it's like sometimes you gotta hustle and like learn from somebody that has done that before.
And Charlamagne has shown that you can be a boss within a system, within a network, like
and build your own network from that platform. Like I did that with how 103 Jams gave me a platform.
Yeah.
I broke off. I'm still there, but like I broke off, started the Yada Yada podcast because they gave me a platform.
Yeah.
And like what I wanted to do, I couldn't do on High 103 Jams.
Yeah.
And I understood that it's a business. So this was a way for us to execute those ideas and create our own platform. And now there's people out there, like we're 7 years later, there's people that know me from the Yada Yada than they do High 103 Jams.
Yeah.
And that was always the goal, but the fact that we were able to do that is like why I'm so proud.
yeah.
And one of the funny things was that Dame wanted to tell this story about this guy named Larry that his OG had or knew. And he was like, is it cool if I tell him? He's like, yeah, for sure. Go ahead, Dame. And Charlamagne's like, yeah, you're going to tell it anyway. Go ahead. He goes, see, this is the difference between me and you. If my OG said don't tell it, I wouldn't have told it.
Yeah.
Your OG's Wendy Williams. She would have told you to do it.
That shit is funny as fuck.
Yo,
bro.
your OG's Wendy Williams was hilarious, bro. Like, cause that's not a lie, but it's radio. That shit like that happens, But like that, man, Dame did get off some funny jokes.
He did get some shit off, but in all, I wish he wouldn't have did that. And because one blaspheme is he would compare that girl to Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that was bad.
That was just weird, and like I don't understand that. Yeah, you may know her like personally, but it just come across weird.
Yeah.
One. And then the other one is like the diss track too that they put out.
Yeah.
Oh,
That shit was disgusting and horrible.
You played that because at the end of it, they were like, yeah, we're going to play the new diss track that I'm on with his artist that he referred to within the first minute of the interview, little white lesbian Aaliyah.
Her.
It's like, how could she ever be anything
How
other
could
than
she,
that?
how would she be able to possibly diss 50 Cent?
And
What
Cameron.
kind of? And he at the end of the video doing the little check, like what? That ain't no checkmate.
Yeah.
That
like,
looks crazy.
that
Man.
song sounded horrible. The video didn't look good. Like nothing about the song and the presentation itself made it seem like, ooh,
Yeah.
this is gonna shake the waves. No, it's just Dame Dash doing Dame Dash shit over in the corner.
It seemed like he has a weird relationship with the artist. That
Yeah,
lady.
like she's there because it's Dame Dash, but he don't talk to her like it's an upcoming artist.
Yeah.
And like they brought up in the interview, like, why are you comparing her to Aaliyah? Don't that stunt her development or stunt how people look at her?
Yeah.
Because now they're expecting to go into this music with Aaliyah in their head.
Yeah, we don't
I
ever
know-
want
I
to
know
hear
more-
music from her.
What do you say? I know more things about Aaliyah than that's not musical. That's personal between. It's like, then why say that publicly?
Yeah, or like when his OG first got on the radio, he was like, "Yes, my OG right here. His wife just died 5 months ago." It's like everyone's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Like, damn, bro, he ain't even talk yet. You just threw his business out there before he could even do it.
It's fucking crazy. Bro.
But so with the Dame shit on top of that, I don't know if you guys have been seeing, but also with Dame, him and Cameron been going back and forth.
yes.
And that shit's been reaching some insane levels because now it's at a point of no return. Like Cameron said, yeah, bro, if I see you, I'm gonna fuck you up. Because
Hey, damn, that's gonna be a
So-
crazy fight.
Cameron said something about Dame. Dame responded, and Cameron was like, all right, let's be honest. And so he talked about how when Reasonable Doubt was up for auction because Dame didn't have the money to pay for it, he said Mace called him and was like, yo, man, like, we gotta help Dame. Like, we can't let him go out like this. Like,
And they don't even really fuck with
yeah,
each other.
and Mason Dame were never cool like that. But he was the one that reached out to Cameron, was like, hey man, like, we gotta do this for Dame. We can't let him go out like this. So they called Dame and they was like, yo man, we got $1 million for you right now to get you out the situation. And he was like, like I got some other offers lined up with more money. Like
Yeah, NBA Youngboy.
NBA Youngboy wanted to buy it apparently. Like Drake put an offer in. So he was like, just give me a couple days and I'll call you back. And they're like, all right. So like a couple days passed, they call him back like, yo man, like, do you want to do this deal or not? And Dame was just like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to do it. And they're like, bro, you could have $1 million in your pocket today.
Yeah. You basically waited 3 weeks for this discourse.
And by the time he called him back to make the deal go through, Mace was like, I don't want to do it no more. Like
Yeah.
he bullshitted.
And then he flips it, try to gaslight him, talking about some, oh, you can't make your own moves. It's like, at some point, it's like, no, I can't.
Yeah, like, I don't want to.
Not
Dame.
with you, nigga.
Yeah, not with you.
Not
I don't
with
want
you.
to because it's obvious that you're not even appreciative of what we're trying to do. Like, we're really trying to give you an out. Yeah, you may have more money or another offer. Like, cool, we'll give you a couple days. All right, we still want to do this. What's the word?
Literally.
So, yeah, it's just Dame just going outside, man, because after that, Cameron posted that. Dame posted an old video of them celebrating Cameron's birthday at his mom's house that was also a strip club or something. And he was like, even when you was doing this, I felt like it was shiesty. You had your mom in the hood like this with no security. Like, that's foul of you. And after that, that's when that was like
It
the
got
turning point
Too messy.
for Cam. He was like, yeah, he put out a freestyle over Fantasia.
Yeah.
When I see you. And he was like, yeah, bro, there's no point. We're at a point of no return. So when I see you, I'm going to fuck you up.
And he said when they were like younger, when when Cam wasn't even a rapper at that point, I think he was just a ball player. They're like, I think they were crossing a bridge and it was like a checkpoint, and they had some work in the back in the trunk, and Dame goes, I ain't got my license, but I'll wear it because I got the shit in the back, and apparently Cam started crying. And he said, we can't ever serve with this nigga ever. It was him and Big L. Him, Big L, and Cameron. It's like, bro.
And I think Cameron said that was a fake Big L story.
And it's like, even if this was true, y'all, Dame is in his 50s. Cameron's about to be 50 in 3 years. It's like, why are you telling stories about a 19-year-old Cameron?
Yeah, like
Trying to shame him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like he really just a kid.
You're like, bro, what are we talking about? And that's, you supposed to be the big homie.
Yeah, like look out for like this is the ball player kid in the hood.
Literally.
Look out for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, type shit. But yeah, you know how Dame is, man. Like as we saw in the interview, Dame is just Dame. And it's like when you're working with Dame, it's cool, but even then it could be a little rocky. And then when y'all break apart, it gets even crazier.
Yeah.
So Andre, do you have a clip from that interview?
Yeah, let me pull it up here.
Producer Nelson!
We're figuring it out.
Real time.
Always real time. All right, here we go.
Masculine black man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you guys are.
I'm listening.
Okay. Like, your OG is Wendy Williams. My OG is sitting right here. You see him? Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna tell you why he's my OG. Because he killed anybody or any of those things. He just taught me how to be a better man.
Wendy not my OG.
Can you
That's
stop?
funny, though.
Can you stop?
Wendy Williams is your OG.
Wasn't she your boss?
Yeah, at one point.
So
yeah.
she was your OG. She put you on, and you should give her grace, and you should also give her props out of respect.
Oh, I
but
know.
because we have different trauma, like we're different.
What is
Like
bro
I'm not the
talking
kind of
about?
guy that would like. I'd rather get my ass whipped than run.
That's what.
But you're proud that you ran.
Yeah.
I'd rather get my ass whipped. And it ain't no disrespect, but I kind of think you're gay. You just act a little gay.
You got a problem with gay people?
Not at all. I've got a problem with people that pretend they're not gay. So let me tell you why.
But what if
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me.
This is hilarious. I love
You're
what
gay.
you're doing. This is hilarious.
So
Go ahead.
what I'm
Keep
saying is, you might, because you started in gossip, which is is very feminine, and you want people to listen to you, and that we want people that represent masculinity, because men need to be doing what they need to do as men. They don't need to be worried about girl stuff. Do you think he's masculine? Would you want this man around you if 10 guys jumped
This
you?
is great.
He'd run, and you'd have to run with him. I like my women to feel safe when they're around me. I don't tell people and I'm not saying that's your way, but you're just not masculine. I've seen him run. I looked at a whole reel of, there's like a thing that says how many people balk. There's stuff that how many times you talk about other people's genitals. You real masculine men don't do that. You said that some guys was throwing you kisses because they liked your paws butt, and you went back. That's gay.
Why do you have such a problem with gay
I don't have a
people?
problem.
That's
I have a problem with you.
That's why you
Wait.
pause
No.
so much. That's crazy,
Yeah, that is why I
man.
pause. There's a lot of people like you.
That's crazy.
There's a lot of people like you that are gay that don't that pretend they're not.
Black men can't be gay.
Black
Dave?
men that are gay should say they're gay.
Well, I'm not gay.
You are. You're gay. Anyway. Now let me talk
Then
to
you're
you.
broke.
Let me
If
ask
I'm
you.
gay, you're broke.
Let me say this. You acting like a girl.
You move like an old auntie. You an old Harlem auntie.
I could punch you right in your face
Why?
like a grown man. I won't.
And then we gonna
you
fight.
won't do
See,
shit.
Dame, this is what you
That's
try to
not
patty.
right.
So
Now,
just so
let's not
you
get
know, because I knew you was going to
Yeah,
say
nah,
that.
I've
is
seen
one
you
thing.
run.
Yes.
That's
That
I've
was
seen you.
before other guys.
I'm not
Let's
saying
be
I will.
respectful. Let's
I'm
be
saying
respectful.
no. Then
Let's be respectful.
your version of respectful is different than mine. We were on the street right now, and you were talking like that. I would have fucked you up.
And you
But
got
I'm not
beat
going to do that. Nah, I wouldn't have got beat up.
But Dame,
I wouldn't have got
gets
beat
up.
up. Let's end this. So let me say one more thing before I leave.
Bro, I saw Wayno reacting to this, and he was like, "I've been jumped by 10 niggas. It's highly overrated."
Drop a bomb for Wayno. Drop a bomb for Wayno. That's real shit. Ain't nothing. Getting jumped by 10 people ain't shit to brag about.
It's like-
That's not shit to brag about.
It's highly
Hey,
overrated.
I ain't gonna lie though. When he said, "Do you feel safe with him?" If he was surrounded by 10 men right now, would you feel safe with him? You probably wouldn't. He'd take off running, and you'd have to run with him.
I have so many questions.
All right. Oh, you're right.
How you want to leave? You can't get in your emotions and want to leave,
It's
Dame.
like 10
No,
minutes in.
what I'm saying is when you interrupt me and you say certain things, so where I'm from, the masculine man will fuck you up.
Yeah,
But
you said
because
you gonna
wait, let
punch
me
me in my
finish.
face,
No, I
I'm letting
didn't.
you know
I
that's
said
not gonna happen.
I didn't say that. I said I could, and you wouldn't do anything.
And we gonna fight.
I didn't see that on tape. You ran.
Yeah, because it was 4 guys, but that's cool.
I
But-
fought.
but the
Wait.
fair one-
Ask what happened when 30 guys jumped me.
Respect.
I got that ass whipping,
Respect.
but I fucked them niggas up.
I think it's been some head trauma ever since.
Yeah. Hey, yo, pause. Come on, man.
Hey, one of my favorite moments in that interview, and then we can move on, was when he was talking about the billionaire dollar shit, right? And then he was like, "See, this is the problem. Y'all never sold drugs." And Charlamagne's like, "Yeah, I have." He's like, "What would you sell?" And he goes, "I sell quarter spoons." And they was like, "Quarter spoons?"
Yeah, what's a
They was, he
quarter
was like,
spoon?
"Here, what the fuck's a quarter spoon?" Like, he's like, "I ain't saying I was a kingpin." He's like, "No, you was never a kingpin. You was a pigpen." And then Charlamagne goes, "So it's not an honorable profession." like,
Literally.
like, it's not an honorable profession. And Dame goes, "I wasn't trying to say that." I was like, "All right, man." Let's see, that was one of the key moments that showed you like where Dame is mentally at this age in his life, and that's the problem.
Yep.
That's the problem. But the gay shit, that shit it's funny to me because of how he delivers that shit every time. He says that shit like an 8-year-old. Like when you try to insult a kid at 8 years old, like, you're gay. Like, you're just gay. Sorry. That's how he said that shit.
You're
had
a
me
girl.
weak, bro. I was in when I first saw that shit, bro. I was really in tears because I was like, I couldn't believe he just got that off. Like, I think you're gay.
And not double, triple,
quadruple. Like
down.
it was a reoccurring theme throughout the interview,
Yeah,
bro.
once it started, that was it. It was up.
Yeah, they could've
You didn't
made-
buy that shirt. You didn't buy the shirt. Anyway, I think you're gay.
Yeah.
I think and he said like a black Joe Pesci. I love that shit.
He
Yeah,
also
he did.
was like, you look like you're paid to do what you do.
Yeah.
Like, talking about like Hove pay him to,
Yeah,
to
you bought
hate on
that?
him or something.
They didn't give you that shirt for free.
You know, Jay-Z was
All
on
the nice
here.
shit you say about him.
Damn.
They didn't give you that shirt for free. I've never seen you wear any CEO shit. I've worn it. I didn't see it. Anyway. But yeah, man. Hey, all in all, funny ass interview.
It was hilarious.
Great radio moment. That shit did 1 million the first day. It did another mill the second day. 2 million views in 2 days. Like that interview is classic.
It
Yeah.
went up for them.
And
which
I
is
hope
funny.
for the sake of radio's future, that's not the last great radio interview or radio moment we get,
Yeah.
especially for the Breakfast Club, because the Breakfast Club I feel like has been very plateauish since Angela Yee left.
Yeah, but I mean, they've had moments.
They have, but nothing like this. Like they used to have moments regularly during the prime years, but I think now with the new crew, like I just feel like the moments aren't as prevalent as they used to be. But maybe I could be wrong. I don't check for the interviews like that because they don't get many that I'm interested in anymore.
Yeah.
But speaking of Rockefeller, we'll keep it here.
Yeah.
So a new Kanye West documentary came out.
Oh shit.
And it's not out yet, but they're doing theater showings for it right now. And
Limited release. It's out.
It's out? Okay, yeah. So this documentary is built around Kanye's life the last 6 years. So similar to the Genius documentary, but
crash
the
out
dark years. Like shit where it gets bad. So some people that went to the screenings or the limited showings were able to film a few clips, and we got 2 of them pulled up. This one right here we're about to show you is Kanye West shouting at Kris Jenner during an argument.
I would rather be dead, not in jail, because I'd rather be dead than to be on medication. No one from the family has taken any responsibility for my hospital visit, but if we want to go online, that's 50% of what people say at least. Or maybe, am I lying?
It doesn't matter.
Am I lying? It do matter! It does matter! It does matter! What is morally you just said, yo?
I haven't finished the sentence.
It does matter!
It matters to us and you. It doesn't matter what the internet says. It matters what we think. Yay.
So what do you think? Did you have an effect on my mental health?
Yes. Yes. I'm saying yes. And I love you. I love you. I don't want you to be not perfect. I love you. And I want my daughter to love you the way you want her to love you.
Man, it's fucked up.
So there's that one, and then there's another clip where Michael Shea confronted Kanye after what he said on SNL immediately right after it went off air.
Family. You gonna sell us out? Like, that's us, man. We look up to you. We love you. Why? What you got against us? I mean, I do have some things against SNL. That's cool, but I mean, airing it out like that without letting us be able to reply is kind of foul. You wait till the last song, and then say that foul us, and we brought you in here for. Let's talk about But I'm not cool though. I get it, bro. Yo, you're a hero to us, man. We love you. Like seriously, we love you, man. It's like that's wrong to do to us, man. We can start off. Yeah, let's just reconvene this thing.
Yeah, bro.
Can you
Like,
not do that? Please, can you not record that? It would be helpful for us. Thank you.
so those are 2 clips that have gone viral since the screening showing, and like and this is why I really don't have an interest in watching this new documentary called In Whose Name, because I don't want to see these moments happen again in real time.
Yeah.
We already saw it play out in real time, and I don't want to see behind the scenes shit of what we didn't see during this time. Because these last 6-7 years, if we're going from 2018 up whenever this documentary starts, like these are some of my least favorite years of Kanye, and they've only gotten worse since 2018.
Do we know if he shows like any of the ultralight beam shit?
Not to my knowledge. I haven't seen anything from that era yet.
Yeah, because I've seen some of the Jesus is King as part of it, and like the transition from MAGA yay to fuck everybody yay to where we're at now. But That'd probably be the only part that I'm interested in. Like
The Donda airing up.
I feel like
no, like no, like ultralight beam, yay.
Yeah,
And
Life
Ye.
of Pablo, yay.
Life of Pablo and yay.
So you want 2018
Montana,
yay.
yay.
Yeah, you want 2018 yay.
I do. I just want to see
Well,
that process
so-
of being out in the country and making stuff.
Because they did show a little bit of that era in the Genius documentary,
Yeah.
episode 3.
But they blurred it out with when he was yelling at Chance. Remember?
Oh, that part never came out. I think that was Dame Dash's documentary.
Ah,
So,
see?
because like he talked about it in the clip that went viral for it. So, yeah, man. So that Michael Shea clip like really hurt because I remember when that moment happened in real time, and to see Michael Shea actually step to him after all of that, I'm like, bro, that's fucked up. Like, you were like a hero to us. Like, why would you do that? Like that shit hurt because in that year, like that's what it felt like. I felt like watching like my hero die.
yeah.
And now to have to relive that through this documentary and see shit like that from behind the scenes, like I don't want to see that because I've already don't like Kanye, and it hurts that he is at the point he is in his career and where he's as a person, and so to see all the behind the scenes shit that led to all these moments we saw publicly happen, it's like it's not gonna be a good look.
Yeah, I mean, I've been struggling with that for a while. I think I do want to watch it though. I do want to see
How crazy it gets.
Yeah, just because that's a better explanation as to what we see, like just on the internet, because it is viewed different and it does come across different, and it does make me sad to see him kind of like fall like that.
Cause like we had a moment in the house a couple of days ago when you came over River. We were all hanging out and we were talking about Kanye's music and we were listening to Dark Twisted Fantasy and shit like that. And we were just like, man, his fall from grace was such a high one.
Yeah,
That we gave him a lot of grace during the fall to like reroute his trajectory.
yeah. When it started getting weird, but I think that's like it's scary because Kanye is still out there. Like doing his shit,
Just being Kanye.
Yeah.
He's still free right now.
But
He's still alive. He's doing his thing.
He's on the loose right
He's got
now.
a show in South Africa apparently coming up. So
Yeah, Johannesburg.
yeah,
How convenient.
I guess to shift it to like the topic of mental health, it is a choice that we make, a decision that we make at some point. Like there are some like mental illnesses that can get out of hands and out of control, but I think in the video with Chrissy, he was like he'd rather die than take medication. Right?
yeah, because that's around the Ye era when he just got off his meds.
And I think that there could be like some truth to that, because I heard that he was on like the wrong medication too.
Yeah,
And
he got
that-
diagnosed for sleep deprivation.
Yeah, that's not some shit to play with, and that's how a lot of like celebrities end up dying.
Yeah.
Like
Michael
it's-
Jackson,
it's
Prince.
just like Michael Jackson and Prince, like misdiagnosed, like somebody just slip up and give you the wrong shit. So it's like I still can hold some grace because I kind of understand all of it, but he still is moving about unchecked and not willing to check that shit, and it's like that's where it hurts me. It's like I can't give him. He still take credit for all the shit. you
Yeah,
know?
like all this shit happened because of his actions.
Yeah,
Undiagnosed or not, it's like you still did these things. You still impacted these people with your actions and your words. So it's like you still got to live with that.
Yeah.
And maybe if you get back on the right path again mentally, you could apologize for all of that and then do the work to get back in the graces of everybody. But right now, it's like you fell so far down to the hole that it's almost impossible for you to have that comeback now.
Yeah.
Like this isn't a Taylor Swift situation.
bro. The Black Avengers tried to save that nigga.
Man.
Like when I think it was after
The SNL shit?
Was it after?
Oh,
that?
no, it was when he cried on
yeah,
stage.
That's what it. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
for
was
the-
crying. He was like running for president or something.
Yeah.
like announced that he was like putting his hat in the race or whatever.
And he started crying about like almost aborting one of his
and
kids.
niggas, yeah,
And
niggas
how he was
flew
almost
to him.
aborted.
How he was almost aborted, and then like Dave Chappelle, Chance the Rapper, to Live Quality, like all like we gotta get to
Yeah.
Wyoming.
Yeah.
Like yeah, bro. Like
yeah,
and that was a moment like it's like are they gonna talk to him? And Ye, from what they said, was just like, hey y'all, like I'm fine. Like
Shit like that is just I wish weren't captured. Like
Yeah, like
the fact that you were crying in front of people that have no point of reference as to who you are or the emotions that you're feeling in this exact moment just shows like how you've been exploited. Yeah, his actions do like have to be, you know, faced in the mirror when he like goes to bed at night. But ultimately, like the external factors of this man's life also play such a like down spiraled, like it plays into all that shit too, like people taking advantage of him.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, that's
knowing
the
damn
curse.
well he shouldn't be running for fucking president. You know what I'm saying?
The
Curse of
birthday
the
party.
internet, bro.
Literally.
Like, and just being able to broadcast yourself, like no matter how small or big the platform, the fact that I could take out my phone right now and record you in your worst moment, in whatever moment out of context, is crazy. But it's something that you have to be mindful of, and something that ultimately you are responsible of.
Yeah.
And that's where it's like you can only do so much to help somebody.
On God.
And it sucks when it's someone who does have such a gift, really, to inspire us and to inspire people.
Yeah.
In general, is like
he was the most influential person according to Time magazine in 2016.
Yeah.
And I genuinely did feel that was a real thing.
that weight and that, but shit can go south fast.
Especially if you have a history of bipolar.
Yeah.
And on top of that, narcissism, you're a billionaire. Like, you have all these vices that just come together and just amplify everything to the nth degree, and you just become the worst version of yourself.
Yeah.
And we're seeing Kanye become that in real time. And it's like, if you guys have seen Ozark, the show on Netflix, there's a person in the show that has bipolar. And once they stop taking their meds and they start having these episodes, you see how they act and how sporadic and erratic they get.
Yeah.
And it's seeing that play out on the show and then seeing Kanye go through what he went through. It's like, oh, you can just see like these are typical undiagnosed bipolar tendencies. And so that's why it hurts to see, because I feel like it could be all avoided, but also the medicine that people have that are bipolar said the medicine just makes them feel like nothing.
Yeah.
It kills like everything inside them as a person.
Man, that shit is still like very new. Like how we treat mental health and the mind is crazy and a powerful thing. So I don't know. It's a kind of a tightrope you got to walk. Like you got to have grace, but you also got to have accountability.
Yeah.
And you also got to be working on the problem like actively, and it could be 2 steps forward and 4 steps back, but eventually that ratio gets better. You know, it flips. So yeah,
It even
shout out
does.
everybody that's like trying to take care of their mental health and do better for themselves. That's the best way to do better for everybody else. Take care of yourself.
Man, talk about it. And seeing those clips, like a couple nights ago when we were here, we listened to a bunch of Kanye's music, and then
Crazy.
we played St. Pablo. And I always say that St. Pablo was like the last real Kanye song that we got before everything transpired shortly after. And like hearing that a couple nights ago, like I remember listening to it and getting emotional, because like what he's talking about was like some real deep Kanye shit from that era. And knowing what came of it after, years later, and what he's currently doing, the trajectory he's on, it's like that shit hurt me so much. I'm gonna start crying.
Yeah. It's an emotional experience, bro. That used to be like my favorite. Yeah,
He was like the
he's
muse,
my hero, you know.
the inspiration. Like me and Kanye and telling him thank you was like always like a real goal of mine early on in my career. That was how I know I made it. If I got to that point.
Yeah.
So now to get to a point where it's like I don't want to meet fucking Kanye West. Like, 'cause I don't know what type of bullshit he gonna be on.
St. Pablo, like I agree with you. It was the last modern Kanye West, like of the past, but also with the new technology and the new sounds and everything came together. So to see where it's like falling apart, like there's still be moments on there, like in terms of like the newer albums.
Yeah.
Like I can hear that in Jail. Like I can hear him talking that shit. I can hear it on Believe What I Say.
Yeah, that was the last great Kanye album, Donda.
Yeah. Is it great?
I think it's a great album. I think when I first heard it, I was actually mad by how great it was, because I was like, damn, bro, if you could have done this the whole time and you gave us 2 bullshit albums before this, you gave us Jesus is King and Yay, when you could have done this the whole time.
I think Jesus is King is Damage Control and Tax Write-Offs.
Oh, of course, because he was in his grifting
Church.
bag. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was in his grifting bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm arguably still in his grifting bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People still buy it.
Wait, what does that mean?
Like you're faking a front for money.
For gain.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All
Yeah.
those grifters out there.
I
But-
mean, there's a lot of them.
To lighten up the
Fuckers.
Kanye mood, something we did do a couple nights ago when we were playing Kanye's music, we were asking the room, what's your favorite Kanye West verse of all time?
Yeah, me and Andre have the same one. I found out.
Which
Yep.
one is that?
It's Gone.
The second
gone.
verse?
The last
The
verse
third
on
verse.
Gone.
The third verse?
Yeah.
I was right, because
Yeah.
Cameron's second.
Yeah.
That shit is amazing. I remember hearing that on my CD player and just being like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
I was like, "You can do this.
You can rap like this?
This is a thing."
You can make music of this caliber?
Then I heard the Anakin Skywalker reference. I was like, "And the nerd shit."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pushing miracle whips, baby.
Nerds can be cool.
Nerds, of course, Kanye showed us that could be possible.
Literally.
And that's something he always talked about, but then he got money. He was like, I was never a nerd.
Yeah, he's sweet.
I had a Louis Vuitton backpack.
People forgot about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, this
like-
dude was always kind of a square. Like, he always,
Yeah.
But yeah, my favorite verse is Gone.
That's
off
dope.
of,
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic record. Now, I would say my favorite Kanye verse of all time is the third verse in Power.
Okay.
Colon. Powers. Austin. Powers.
Lost in translation of a whole fucking nation. They said I was the abomination of Obama's nation. Well, that's a pretty bad way to start the conversation.
At the end of the day, God damn it, I'm killing this shit. I know damn well y'all feeling this shit.
I don't need your pussy, bitch. I'm on my own dick.
I ain't got a power trip. Who you going home with? How you doing? I'm surviving. I was drinking early up. Now I'm driving. Where the bad bitches, huh? Where y'all hiding? I got the power, make your life so exciting.
Honorable mention. Send it up. The
Hey,
second
say that
verse.
too?
Hey, that's kind of crazy.
Second verse. Send it up. He said,
it's kind of weird, actually.
I know, right? Because he said that was one of his favorites as well.
He said, can you get my friends in the club? I said, can you get my Benz in the club? If not, treat your friends like my Benz, park their ass outside till the evening end. When I go raw, I like to leave it in. When I wake up, I like to do it again. She can't go to work, same clothes again. Hard.
Hearts colder than the souls of men.
Yeah.
Louis Vuitton on the toes again. Yeah,
Tight
that's
dress
it.
that is out the hand. Jesus just rose again. Nah, for real,
The
bro.
energy on that was crazy. I love that song. I think that's like probably my second favorite.
That's the
song
intro,
on
right?
there.
Send it up.
No,
No.
that's like track 7 or something.
That's almost the outro, I think.
Yeah.
It's towards the end.
Yeah.
I think Bound is right after that.
Yeah. So what did he start it off with again?
He
On
said-
site.
On
Oh
site.
yeah.
On site. On site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, when I first dun, 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 I wasn't ready for that, bro.
Yeezy season approaching. Fuck what they've been hearing.
I listened to it in the car. Like first listen, I was like, I like this. I like it a lot.
I was thrown off by on site.
That is
I
a
don't know.
crazy way to start an album.
It was cool. And then like the breakup, the switch to the choir
Yeah.
sample.
Oh, the soul sample.
Yeah. Oh,
You want to know how much I don't give a fuck?
That
Let me
was
show
like-
you right now before you give it up.
All right.
Bro, he
And
said,
then
Then he cuts that shit off on site.
he
Yeah.
said, I showed you that. I want to give you that just so I can show you.
I can take it away from you. He said, it would have been smart to start it off with blood on the leaves. But
That's
I said,
another
fuck
one,
that.
bro. That's another one.
Yeah.
Where he was, he's like, I don't care. You used to talk to Jay-Z. He ain't with you and Beyonce. He need to stop acting lazy. She Instagram herself like bad bitch alert. Nah,
he Instagram his watch like mad bitch alert.
He only
You
in
want to see that ass?
in
You only want to
reverse.
see that ass in reverse. $2,000 bags with no cash in your purse.
Yeah.
I ain't sitting
What's
One
up, Paulo?
side, wifey on the other side. Got to keep them separated. I
call
call that
that
a
a part-time.
part-time.
Nah, that's
She
fire.
said
Say she
pregnant.
graduated. That's a fat your heart die.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that
like
shit
that one.
crazy.
And I would say honorable mention for me would probably be the second verse in Can't Tell Me Nothing. Like, let up the suicide doors.
Yeah.
This is my life, homie. You decide yours.
Yeah.
I know that Jesus died for us, but I couldn't tell you who the side was, so I parallel double parked that motherfucker sideways. Old folks talking about back in my day.
Hold on. Well, homie, this is my day. Class started 2 hours ago.
Oh, am I late?
Man.
No, I already graduated, and you can live through anything if magic made it. Like, that shit got me through college. That line got me through college. Because like
I
whenever
fuck
I would
with
get overwhelmed, I would just think, well, Magic Johnson's still alive, so I can get through this. Like,
One key factor. Money.
hey man, listen. I don't want to get too crazy, but you know, Magic Johnson got the thing. And
No, they said on South Park, they said money is the cure to AIDS. He just
Yeah.
injects himself with money.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Hey, I'm gonna be real with you.
That's what
Nobody,
it seemed like.
nobody was. He has HIV, right? It's not AIDS, right?
He has HIV. yeah.
HIV. Like nobody with HIV looks as good as Magic Johnson.
Healthy.
Man, like you wouldn't even know he's got it.
Full. Like not even skinny. You know
Yeah,
what
just
I'm
like
saying?
he lives a very happy life.
Yeah.
He's always been Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
HIV or not. But
Yeah.
yeah, man. And listening to Kanye's music, because I don't listen to Kanye's music as much as I used to religiously. No pun intended with the Yeezus talk. But every time I go through these stretches of like not listening to Kanye's music for a long period of time, whenever I do go back to it, I realize how much of a crucial part of my DNA it is. Like it really does like energize me in a real positive way because I love what he talks about. Like what he talks about is so like believing in himself.
Yeah.
And always having that confidence in himself, even when everyone else told him he didn't. Like Pharrell had the same thing they talked about in the documentary. Like him and Kanye, if you know their stories, like they were both doing the same shit on the come up when they took these label meetings. Like Kanye would go in these meetings when nobody knew him, and he would say, "I'm gonna be the next Michael Jackson. I'm gonna sell millions of records, hop on tables and shit, just like Pharrell did." Like so, it made sense that they just hit it off the way they did. But like having that self-belief in yourself to the point where it's delusional, but you make it all come true. Like, I love that. Like, that's why Kanye was such a huge, like, light and inspiration for me. Because if he could talk about it and do it, it's like I could do it.
Yeah. I think it came from a pure place, too. Like,
Yeah.
how just seeing in that first documentary how much of a impact his mom had on him is pretty amazing. And, yeah, I love it. I love the I'm sad that he's where he's at, but
You know,
fucking reality.
Man.
That's the real, like you said, welcome to the real world.
Hey, well, let me give my honorable mention though.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
The Sanctified verse.
I'm so sanctified.
That shit was
I don't
hilarious.
sweat it. Wipe my forehead with a handkerchief.
That's around Yeezus time. Too.
Yeah, that just came out. That was like his first feature after Yeezus, because he did 2 features. He didn't do a lot of features during the Yeezus era, but he did 2 of them. One was Sanctified, and then the other one was Everybody or Nobody by Chief Keef.
He was really just shit talking.
Yeah, or like remember that was the era. Any feature he did do, it was just him making noises like yeah, yeah.
Didn't Birthday come out around then?
Nah, Birthday came out around Watch the Throne.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It was
2011,
that summer.
2011,
Because 2
2012.
Chainz put out that
Based on a true story.
Yep.
That shit
was crazy.
Yeah.
2 Chainz was cooking.
I got Krennack.
I got crack.
Shorty got some real big peanut. Like, hey, 2 Chainz, I love 2 Chainz, man. Shout out to, I'm glad he's still doing it at a high level, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you forget, man, because so much great music has dropped this year. You forget 2 Chainz and Larry June kind of really got it started this year with Life is Beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
that was like the first project I think that dropped this year that everybody was like, hey, this
You know
is
what?
great.
It does feel so far away. Like, honestly, when the clips dropped, that has shifted everything for me a little bit. That made time just start moving in a different way.
Everybody got hit with a sense of like urgency.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drop a bomb, Andre.
I got it.
Yeah, man. Like,
Everyone started scrambling.
hey, we gotta get serious about this.
Yeah. Oh, we rapping again.
The clips are at the Vatican now. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disney Plus.
Grace for the world.
Man.
But yeah, man. So actually, let's keep it on music. So a couple things we gotta talk about. First, I want to talk about some new music that you put me on to. Talk about your man's Tony Snow.
Yeah.
Tony Snow. Talk about it, man. What project you put out?
He just put out. Damn, I don't remember the
Oh,
name
man.
right now.
That's your guy. Let's see. I got it right here. It's called Self Portrait.
Yes.
With Mike and Keys, a.k.a. the Futuristics. Now, if you guys don't know Mike and Keys, they're very big in the West Coast scene, producer-wise. They're legends in the producing scene from California. They did a lot of work with Nipsey Hussle. And I think their work with Nipsey Hussle is why I think I gravitate towards this project a lot. Because I listened to it today for the first time. And I just love the sound they provided with Tony Snow, who is actually originally from Atlanta. So you got an Atlanta artist linking up with 2 West Coast producers. And I think that's a perfect fit because the beats they gave him, or he picked, it sounded like beats that you would hear Nipsey Hussle rap on. And I really love that. So, like, what was the second song? Die For You.
Yeah.
Thank Again.
It's Die For Me.
Die,
and then
Die
the
For
second
Me.
song is I Can't.
Yeah. So Die For Me sounds like a classic Nipsey record. And I love the fact that he went in that pocket because he's an Atlanta artist. So hearing Atlanta artists on these West Coast inspired beats is hella fire. But they also showed their range as producers because they have a song called Beat the Odds, which has like a Memphis S chop to it, like a 3-6 chop.
Yeah, sound like some Denzel Curry shit.
Yeah, so hearing them produce that for Tony Snow, who's from Atlanta, like that's just so dope. And it showed you this project does a great job of showing their range as producers. Like they did Devotion, which had a Jodeci sample, Forever My Lady, and that I love it that they sampled that song because Jodeci doesn't get a lot of samples in hip hop. And when people do it, they usually don't do it the justice I want them to because Jodeci is an amazing group. So this was the first time, one of the few times I should say, where I heard a Jodeci sample and was actually extremely happy with what they did with it.
Yeah, shout out Mike and Keys.
Yeah, man. So and I like the talk that Tony Snow's talking, man. He talking like really like, man, if you run away from your problems, you can never walk in my shoes. Like, come on, what? What?
I think that's part of what got me locked in because it fits the vibe of the music we kind of been getting. Is like the subject matter and the energy in the air is more serious and urgent.
Lock in,
and
like what you doing for yourself, like how you improving your life every day. Are you locked in on your goals? Like what you really trying to bring to the world? What's your purpose?
Yeah, and I kind of feel like that's the main point of the album is like, you know, you hear the skits throughout it, and then when he finally looks at the self-portrait, it's like this. He was like, damn, this is
bro,
crazy.
when the fuck you know how to draw like that?
And he was saying it's not about how you see yourself, right? That's what the teacher is saying, but that's really what it is about. If you have this idea of yourself, you got to make sure how you interacting in the world reflects that. And you can't run from your challenges or your fears because that's when you really see who you are, when life tests you. You know what I'm saying? That's when you get to bark back at life and be like, I'm me. I do
I'm
this.
him.
Yeah.
I'm him.
Or you know what I'm saying? Like this is how I respond to my problems, my issues.
This is how I rise above.
Yeah, that's what I get from this album. That's why I fuck with it.
Yeah,
know?
like even like said, die for me. He's like, I'm gonna touch the sky, put your hands up high. I love God, but it'd be a cold day in hell for I testify.
Look,
come on, man. Like,
no,
bro, all my pockets full. I'm gonna need an extra high, and I know you got to get yours. I'm extra mine. Like, I just love that kind of talk, man. Like you say, and when it starts off, it's like a teacher talking to a class.
Yeah,
and I like that because it gives you the vibe of like he's almost teaching the class because early on the teacher's like, damn, bro, look at this portrait. When the fuck you know how to draw like this?
Yeah.
And so it's like him telling the class about his story, his life, and how we got to this point. Like, how could I ever tell my homie stop rapping if I ain't touched a mill yet?
Yeah.
They problems is my problems.
Look, they count on me.
You feel me? Like, and that's the talk of the whole project. And I love music like that. And if Tony Snow's on that, like, I'm fucking with him going forward because, like, I think with artists like him, I know Payroll Giovanni just put out a banger of a song that everyone's fucking with right now. It's like get money, mind my business type shit. You know, like this is the wave right now. Like everybody's really trying to lock in and improve their life. So it's like if your music's not offering that, it's not gonna really click with a lot of people.
100%. And if it's not giving no authentic energy, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gotta feel real. And that's what I gravitate towards, like in music is that first. Like we've been getting more lyrical albums, so I've been listening with that ear more, but I'm definitely just like all about the feeling.
Yeah, like that real raw energy and real emotion. Like what he say, thank you again. Like, yeah, you got plenty of dudes that will kill for you, but I'm real. I'll survive for you. Or I'll live for you.
Yeah, I'll live for you. Like that.
That's drop a bomb,
that's part
Andre.
of it too. Like,
come on.
We don't need no crash out. And the idea behind it is like getting better. Like, how can we improve and adapt? Cause like,
and that's what Thank Again's all about. Like, that's the concept
bro.
of the video. Like, bro, think twice before you crash out, cause your life is valuable. Like, what you do in this world is valuable, and like, don't throw it away like this.
That's why everything don't need to be addressed. Honestly,
yeah.
Like, so it's too much life happening to be worried about bullshit. You better be worried about the right things. Message. Be focusing on the right things.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy James. He said he does some fire stuff with Tia Kareem.
Oh, yeah. Hey, shout out to Tia Kareem, man. She going up, too. I fuck with her. She did a really great feature on that Chance album. Gun in Your Purse with Young Thug.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, I like Tia Kareem, man. She's really dope.
Her last two projects was hard, too. Like,
yes.
you gotta run that sometime.
She really on the come up, man. I hope she take that shit far. That's freaky T.
Nah, but I fuck with this this Tony Snow project. I haven't listened to him for a long time. Like, there's, like, songs that I listen to, but it's cool to see him make this caliber of an album.
Yeah.
Like, this is quality work.
And I think this also shows the importance of working with producers that know how to produce albums. Like, not just songs, like whole albums. And Mike and Keys are legends in this producing game, have been for 10 plus years. So they know how to craft whole albums with artists. They know how to make a whole world universe in this project. And you hear that with this album.
I think that 40-minute range is like a good length for an album.
Yeah.
But I like, just for my personal, like, when I listen to music, y'all be at the crib listening to music. I don't always sit and listen to music. I put it on when I'm like doing something or like if I got a lot of car time, that's when I get through albums like that. But
Yeah.
40 minutes, 45 minutes, that's a good length for an album, I think.
Especially for artists on the come up, because like he said, I ain't touched a mill yet, so how can I tell my brother to stop rapping? So he's still on the grind.
Yeah, he's still hustling.
And he got Marco Plus on there too. Marco Plus is going crazy right now. Shout out to Marco Plus. He was on Burnt Out. But yeah, so I think 40 minutes for artists his caliber is like a really good sweet spot for people to get introduced to you. And then if they want to know more, they can go back and listen to your old work, or they can just keep waiting for your new shit.
Oh yeah, he got a pretty nice discography. Like let me find the project I was listening to.
Tony Snow. Is that you say it? Snow?
Snow. Yeah.
Snow.
Like that, Joe.
Tony Snow.
Damn. I'm sorry, y'all.
We waiting on him. We waiting on Alex. No, it's all good. We ain't got no but time. Oh shit.
Oh, watch out.
Shit.
Joe.
Hey, no.
Oh, he just put out some shit with Primo Rice.
Hey.
And BF the
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't see that. Drop a bomb for that.
Free or TCB style.
Yeah, I saw Primo just put that out. See, Tony Snow on the run right now, man.
All right, I got y'all. It's Reflections.
What year that come out?
It came out 2022.
Okay, so he's been grinding.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, this was the last project that I ran through a couple times, and he just popped back. I guess he ain't popped back up.
He popped
popped back in my algorithm.
Yeah,
and I lucked out. You know?
And same, I've been seeing his name a lot on Twitter and people bragging about him and talking about him and how much they love his music and especially this project. So he definitely somebody that's bubbling.
Yeah, he's at that point. Like,
and there is
y'all need to run this shit. I don't know what y'all waiting for.
Get your life together. Play some Tony Snow.
Message.
I can only assume you're doing the wrong things with your life.
If you're not listening to Self Portrait by Tony Snow.
Yeah.
I only know you're doing wrong. I know you on bullshit if you ain't heard this album yet, man. Get your life together. Straighten up. I'm talking to you too, Andre.
I'm on bullshit. I was just about to say, I got to confess.
And keeping it on new music, man. The guys.
The
guys!
They're dropping this time.
It's almost that time. The Cool Kids dropped another single from their album, High Top Fade. Let me see where it was. I got to type in there. Oh, there they are right there. They dropped a new single. It's called, where's it at? 95 South.
Yeah.
New song from the Cool Kids, 95 South, the third single from the High Top Fade album, which is dropping October 10th, I believe. We just played it before the pod, man. What was your first thoughts about it?
Man, it feels like the cool kids are back to doing what the cool kids do, which is coming up with crazy flows and clever lyrics.
Sir Michael rocks, bro.
Over Chuck English beats, you know what I'm saying?
That pocket he caught was insane, man.
Yeah,
like,
bro be going crazy.
And you
really one of the better rappers out there.
Man, one of the best rappers I've ever heard, because one thing we were talking about when we were listening to the song and talking about the pocket he caught on that motherfucker was just like how his flows seem unlimited.
Yeah, it's like he could do whatever he wants
on a beat.
And it doesn't feel forced or like gimmicky. You know what I'm saying? Like he's got range. Man, it's Banco.
That's Banco. Drop a bomb, Andre.
But yeah, this is just the kid in me, and it just gets back to like it's a callback to a time where I just was really loving hip hop and what was coming out, like early blog era, you know.
Yeah,
where we were still getting like album quality mixtapes from folks.
Bro, that was a crazy time.
And yeah, I'm excited to hear the new Cool Kids shit, bro.
I have a question.
What's up?
Since media and music consumption has changed so much, do you think that they'll ever get to a point in which the blog era, we know where that's at, but like, do you think that projects will just be at that level? Because 2025, I feel like it's been a good year for the cloudiness of a mixtape could be as good as an album.
Yeah, I mean, now I think now we look at mixtapes just like free albums.
Yeah.
Because everybody hardly anybody calls their projects mixtapes anymore. And if they do call it a mixtape, it's just more so that you don't view it as an album. But it's all original music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas the cool kids or like artists from the blog era, their mixtapes really felt like mixtapes because what they talked about, how the music sounded, and maybe they rapped over other beats. And then once So Far Gone came out, that was kind of the beginning of the transition of like mixtapes being like free albums and having original music on it.
Yeah. I mean, that's like everything Big Crit put out as mixtapes was like
Damn near
quality.
album.
I felt like.
Yeah.
Was it The Return of Forever?
Yeah, that was a mixtape.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Return of Forever. Return of Forever. Forever's a Mighty. No, what was the?
Forever is a Mighty Long Time.
That was the album. Forever in a Day.
Forever in
a
Day.
Day.
Bro.
Yeah, Forever in a Day. That was a
shit
mixtape.
was perfect.
That could have been an album. Like all 3 or 4 Big Crit's mixtapes could have been albums.
I feel like,
But I guess to answer the question, I do think it's like, yes.
yeah,
But
like is it up for grabs?
It's gonna be
basically?
streaks though, and I think what is tricky now is like streaming, and this is why like I think media and all the platforms that artists present their music on is important. Is like to a certain degree, an algorithm curates what's good.
Yeah.
To people a lot of times, and if we're not as people just like sharing what we like and things that get missed or swept through the cracks, like I think that's where we miss some of the good albums. But we in an age where niggas is putting out good shit, good quality shit.
Regardless if they're labeled as albums or not, mixtapes.
I think somebody who has done a good job more recently is somebody like Amine, like the 0.5 projects. Those have been like put out as albums, but they're clearly mixtapes, like the 2.5, the 1.5, stuff like that. And even I consider like something like K-Tramine, like the cross between him and K-Tranada, doesn't seem like
a full album.
Because there are songs that don't have a second verse.
Yeah,
there
or
are
some songs got taken down because the sample didn't clear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I was always curious about that because like, with music, it's so hard to make a distinct, differential between mixtape and album,
especially now.
But in other forms of media, that's not really the case. Like I remember, growing up, a direct to DVD movie or a direct to demand movie is kind of seems shittier.
Yeah.
But now everything is so like
Tubi.
Everything is so internet that it's not really a distinction anymore, and the quality has gone up in terms of things that can go directly to digital.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just interesting to me.
I feel like how sometimes people miss it.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have that skill built up to know that something is good or quality, I think that also makes room for a lot of bad content or like projects too as well. And I think if you look back on like the past couple years, there's probably a lot of bullshit that fell through the cracks and niggas was giving, showing love to.
They were gassing.
Yeah.
Hey, man, if there's anything we learn, people will gas bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey. Hold on.
That's Joe Cornish.
Message.
Joe Cornish.
But I do want to talk real quick, harp on like just coming back to the cool kids real quick. I did watch a new interview they put out recently. Quick little 5-minute interview they did in the studio, and Chuck English was talking about how with this album, they really wanted to get back to that traditional cool kid sound that we grew and loved them for. Because they were like, this was the album we really want to go back to the roots. It's kind of like, that classic car your dad had that he put in the garage for a couple years, and then, when it was finally time to bring it out, clean it up again, put it back outside. Like that's kind of what this is. We just pulled the cover off the car, and we about to get back in that bitch and drive.
Yeah.
And just bring back that sound that you guys know and love us for, and just go back to that. Like we're not gonna do the extras or the extravagant production with the guitar solos anymore, because that's not the time or era that we're in anymore. We're going back to the cool kid sound. And another thing that I'm really proud of, man, because like Chuck English talked about in the new interview they did print-wise, he talked about his turbulence that he's dealt with like the last 5 years in the music industry. So I don't know if you guys know this, but during the pandemic, Chuck English created a band called Vanilla is Black. And it was like him, 2 other guys doing live instruments. Chuck played the drums and guitars and the vocalists and whatnot. So they actually took it seriously, and they developed this band to the point where Def Jam signed them.
Word.
as a developing act. And then Def Jam went through new management change, and they said, we're not interested in y'all, and just threw him to the side.
That's crazy.
And Chuck said, like, that shit fucked him up because he spent 2 years of his life doing that work and getting the band to where it needed to be to get signed. And then Def Jam was like, we don't give a fuck about y'all. So he said he was hurt, and he was just kind of burnt out from the industry based on the experiences he's had so far. And he went to Chicago one day. Mikey picked him up, and he was like, I didn't say shit the whole car ride. And he said for 2 days, I didn't really say shit, but all we did was like sit at his crib, smoke weed, and watch TV. And he was like, that's all I needed, though. And he knew that. So he let me be in that piece, but he was just there for me, but silently. Yeah. And they went to the studio, and I think it was Sir Michael Rocks that said, hey, man, like, we should do another Cool Kids album. So they started making a couple songs, and that's when Chuck knew, was like, okay, yeah, this feels right again. Mm-hmm. This is what we need to be doing.
I love to hear it.
Yeah, man. So like, I'm glad the Cool Kids are still pushing, man, because they have had a very turbulent history in the industry, man, that hasn't treated them fairly, or done them right for the acts of the legends that they are. So I'm glad to see this is a moment where it seems like they're actually getting the right side of the industry behind them.
Damn, it's looking like Def Jam is fucking up right now.
Man, first the Clips, then the Cool Kids. Come
what
on, man.
Got going
like,
on,
get it
gang?
together over there. What the fuck are y'all doing, man?
And also, shout out that homie that don't want to give you advice for your problems, and he's just like, yo, you want to smoke some weed?
Yeah, just come hang out, man. We'll be
Shout
here.
out to you.
Shout out to you, man.
I appreciate you.
And then there was one more thing.
Those unconfrontational homies.
Yeah, he just like, look,
I can't give you shit but weed.
I got a sack, bro.
A good time.
I ain't got no advice, but I got some weed for you. Fuck with me, man. So, yeah, salute to the Cool Kids. And on top of their album coming out October 10th, they also announced in that article that they are going to do an album with Manny Fresh that's dropping next year. So drop a bomb for that, man. Big shit, man. Big shit for the Cool Kids. Legendary shit like always, man. Salute to the guys. We rooting for y'all, as always.
That's gonna be crazy. I'm excited to hear like Chuck on the Manny Fresh shit.
Yeah,
I feel like that's his bag, his realm.
I'm really curious to see what production Chuck English and Manny Fresh cook up together
yeah,
for that project.
It's gonna be some crazy shit.
That's really what I want to hear. So, hey, man, coming soon. Cool Kids about to run it back up, baby. Shout out to the guys. All right, so some albums or some music we could talk about. I want to talk about some anniversaries, some albums that passed recently. One of them was the 10-year anniversary of Good AM by Mac Miller.
Yep.
You know, give a round of applause for that. So, Andre, did you ever listen to Good AM? All right. Anywho.
That's crazy.
Bro. What did you were there for Good AM? What did that album mean to you in 2015 when it first came out?
Man, around that time I was just enjoying life. Being young and dumb.
You know, young, wild, and free.
It meant just having a good day.
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
You get those streaks going. You know, you win the morning. You have a healthy breakfast, right? You smoke your blunt, your joint, whatever, orange juice, all that. You get to work. Shit's easy, goes by fast as fuck that day.
Another day in the office.
Right? And then you got your whole evening. You just go kick it. You chill. You just enjoy life. That's what that shit meant to me.
It's a fun album.
It felt like, yeah.
So it was a real fun album, and I would say that's my favorite Mac Miller album.
That's your one.
That's the one for me, man. I just love it from top to bottom. I love, especially because like that era just felt like the start of a new beginning. So I don't know if you guys saw, but his estate to celebrate the 10-year anniversary put out a short film documentary called Good AM. Time flies, catch it if you can. And it's a little short film, 15 minutes, and it's just a documentary that shows footage of that era for him and what that era represented for him and why it meant so much. So it was the first album he started working on after he moved out of his first home in L.A. Mm-hmm. And during that time period, he got real cool with Rick Rubin because Mac was struggling with his vices. And he ended up calling Rick Rubin one drunken night and was just like, bro, will you please help me? Like, I need help. So he left his house in L.A., moved in with Rick Rubin for a couple months, got back on his feet, and then completely left L.A. He went to New York and lived in New York for a couple months, and he said he really loved being out there because it made him feel alive. And
New York, dude.
New York, yeah. Just living in New York during that time. And he said most of the music that made the album wasn't made in New York. A lot of the album was still made in L.A., but it was just really like him alone. Mm-hmm. And the thing that they really harped on with this album is just like, yeah, like he just had so much joy making music. That's all he wanted to do. So like he had no problem locking himself in the studio by himself and just making an album. because that's what he wanted to do. And it just made me appreciate the album a lot more because for him, this was the start of a new beginning for him, a new era, because he just signed with a major label, Warner Records. Like, that was a first for him. He finally had the machine behind him. He felt comfortable to have the machine behind him. And, like, the music just marked a new beginning for him. And they said, but when he passed and he would go on tour, most of his set list was the Good AM album.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, I love that album. Like Rain or Shine, Cut the Check, Ascension. Like, there's a lot of amazing written songs. Brand Name, Rush Hour,
Ascension,
Clubhouse.
Ascension's one of my favorite Mac songs. I wasn't too hype off the album during that time period. I was very, like, Travis Scott, Kanye West, Chance the Rapper, like, Chicago focused and, like, good music, focused. But I always had respect for Mac, so I don't want that to be like,
he was overrated.
Yeah. I always had respect for Mac as like somebody, not background player, but in my, music Rolodex, it wasn't the
first go-to. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But, he had some great moments on that album, and one thing that I really did, like, enjoy about the documentary is that they said there was a moment where there's like, the thing about Mac, man, he wants to be such a positive influence and impact in any room he goes in. And so it doesn't matter, like, what he's going through, like, mentally or how sleep deprived he is. Like, anytime he walked into a room and he had to be Mac Miller, he became that charismatic light every time.
Man.
So
some strong people, some amazing folks out there. That sounds like how people remember Robin Williams, too.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. It's just, man, when you watch that documentary, man, you could just tell Mac Miller was a pure soul in the hip-hop world, and everybody had nothing but great things to say about him. And to lose him as early as we did, the way we did, like, it's super heartbreaking. But to know he left such an amazing legacy and made such a great impact on everybody that came across him, it speaks volumes of his character.
Yeah,
and
he's still here with us. In
always.
The spirit.
Yeah, and the music lives on forever because there was so much potential in the music. And every project you heard he put out, you just hear, like, a new element he unlocked.
And you hear the intention, I believe. That's what I feel like the music or movies with the sound off.
Yeah.
I feel like that.
Movies.
Yeah, I feel like that album really was a turning point in terms of application for Mac, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And it really, like, went up from there.
It got
in terms
super
of
creative.
production and whatnot.
Yeah, he got super creative during that era, man. And, like, even the posthumous album Circles, like, hearing that in the direction he wanted to go in with that album, it's like, damn, you really could have done it all musically.
Yes.
What about Balloonerism? Do y'all go back to that?
That's the one I haven't listened to. That one.
Yeah, it came out this year.
Damn, that came out. That did come out this year.
January.
I haven't gone back to it as much since it came out, but I'll have to tap in with it because I always get Mac Miller bags, like, really randomly, and he has so much music to listen to that I always go back to my favorites. But that's one I have to go back to. But that was also during the Faces era too, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. And then another anniversary that passed, it was the 15-year anniversary of Overly Dedicated.
OD.
Now, you was telling me before the pod that you caught on to that. That was the album you found for
Shout
Kendrick.
out. No, I didn't. Well,
you got put on to Kendrick.
Yeah. Shout out Alex Pacheco. He put me on to, was it Michael Jordan? And then from there, it's the blogger.
Bitch,
so I'm
I
like,
do it.
Let me just listen to this project. And I was like, whoa.
Right. Like, Ignorance is Bliss is the second song on that album, bro. Like, hey, yo, who the fuck is this guy?
That's when I was Ignorance is Bliss. And then this was just like a theme throughout my senior year is this project and the Kendrick Lamar EP. And then he put out Section 80. And then I was like,
yo, that's a crazy trajectory run.
Yeah. Then
that's a crazy trajectory run.
2012, we get Good Kid, Mad City.
And it was just like he's setting the world on fire.
Yeah, now he is like the front runner. Now he's running with the top 3, top 5.
And like the thing is, and when you go back and listen to these old Kendrick projects, OD, Kendrick Lamar EP, Section 80, you realize he never missed. He doesn't have a bad song on any of these projects. You can make an argument Michael Jordan is a horrible song, but like it's just bad.
That one didn't grow as well.
It fits the era though. It fits the 2008-9 era to a T though. But when you hear these projects, man, you just hear how high quality of an artist he's always been. But he's just been honing his craft since those projects, and you hear these big moments pay off on Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly. Like there was a song we played earlier from Overly Dedicated. I think it was Average Joe.
Yeah, or are we talking about the one that
Sound like Dre? Yeah, like that sounded like it could have been on To Pimp Butterfly, but like that was an idea he was trying to execute. And then we heard him execute that sound perfectly on like how much $1 cost.
Yeah, it's you see the makings of greatness for sure.
And like to me, going back and listening to those Kendrick albums, 'cause I was late on those projects. So when I heard them, like Kendrick was already Kendrick by this point. But I think it's super cool because hearing those projects now for the first time and already knowing the story of Kendrick Lamar up to this point, like he did everything he said he was gonna do.
Yeah. Or like, was it at the end? What videos was we watching where he did that freestyle? It was
She
on
Needs
the-
Me.
Yeah.
It was the it was the time interlude. It was an interlude from the Kendrick Lamar EP.
I'm pretty something like that. I don't remember the name of it. I don't remember the track list of the Kendrick Lamar. Honestly.
The EP.
Yeah.
Oh, is that on?
It's not on streaming.
It's not, but it's on here. It was on one of these. Damn. Actually, no, that might have been on YouTube. I saw. But yeah, like that was a great, like that little freestyle he did for the interlude. Like that's one of the best examples of like who Kendrick Lamar is as an artist. Like my name's Kendrick Lamar. My first goal is to win your heart before I win a Grammy.
Yeah.
Like just giving you his mission statement and telling you what he's about to do, and then he went on to do it.
Yeah.
And then like even his pen, like his writing at that time, OD was so amazing. He was still so raw and had so much potential as an artist. Like songs like Opposites Attract.
Yes.
Like how you wrote that song from a perspective of a violent relationship between a woman and a man that love each other but don't know how to properly show it to each other.
Yeah.
And like just being able to do that at 24 years old on your second mixtape, like that's phenomenal.
I think there is a lot of credit due to like the other people that was around him in that time.
Yeah.
Like Soundwave or
Ali.
Ali. And like
Punch.
that's part of it too, is like iron sharpens iron, and he addresses that on GNX. Like,
yeah, the Heart Part 6.
Yeah,
he
the Heart
talks
Part
about
6,
all of it.
Yeah, like that was crucial in that him taking that next leap, because you see the branding get better as well throughout that time period.
Yeah.
Like from OD to Good Kid, Mad City,
Or
you
even Section
see-
80.
Yeah, Section 80.
Because we watched the cut She Needs Me video.
Yeah.
And we could tell, like I said, this looks like a 2009 YouTube video.
Yeah.
But then you look at his videos from Section 80, the quality stepped up tremendously.
Mm-hmm. And how they presented the project, like from the artwork, but that's just cool to see, and it is very inspiring to see somebody from really such a humble beginning with a hefty amount of talent just go that far.
Yeah,
It's pretty
and
dope.
remain him as an artist the whole way through.
Maintain your integrity as a person too. Not a lot of people can say they did that.
At all. And the cool thing about these Kendrick Lamar projects, the old ones before Good Kid, Mad City, is that you could tell even from the Kendrick Lamar EP, he's still the Kendrick Lamar we know him to be today.
Yeah.
He just, he grew more into it though. Like
Yeah.
he never changed. Like it's not like Kanye where he has a bunch of different areas where he's a completely different person or has a different style. Like every Kendrick Lamar project, he's still the same Kendrick Lamar. He just grew in a different way.
Yeah.
Found a new element or a new chapter to unlock in his talent.
Yeah, or just like another way to tell his stories. Like, he's such a great storyteller.
And he does it in a way that makes it feel relatable.
Yeah, he can be the narrator, but he also can have that dialogue and write that dialogue, which is very challenging to do.
It is. But man, and to do that on your second mixtape, man, like he's really the greatest rapper I've ever heard. Like after GNX, I heard Reincarnate, I was like, yeah, he got it.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar is my GOAT for sure.
He's the best. And have cut you off as the closer for that, like that is an amazingly well written song.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was so appalled because I was like, damn, he really got this off as an outro.
I'm gonna have to cut you off.
He's talking about his girl and his family and shit, right?
Yeah.
Like that shit was so well done, and it's a great way to end the project because it starts like the next era. Like I cut all the people off. It's time for me to grow.
Yeah.
And Section 80, hey man, like, drop a bomb, Andre. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar, man. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. So, some more music news. Andre, your girl Cardi B.
My girl Cardi B.
Your girl Cardi B, she sold 1 million in the first week, Andre.
Let's go. Hold on.
Shout out to Cardi B, man. Am I the drama?
Yep.
I've said it numerous times. I fuck with Cardi B. I listen to the album. I like what I heard so far. I probably heard like 4 or 5 songs, and that's only because I went to go look at the track list while I was listening. I saw that bitch was 23 songs, and I immediately stopped. I was like, I'm not doing that.
Did you get to the imaginary players?
Yeah, I got to imaginary players. Like I wasn't gonna do that, man. Because first off, I'm always rooting for Cardi B because we saw her at Flyover a couple years ago, and her stage presence and her performance was so phenomenal that she earned my respect as a performer and as an artist because she could really do that shit. So I'm always rooting for her. I like her personality too, and I like her delivery as a female artist. Like she has a really cool flow and voice as a rapper. So I like what I heard so far, but I'm just not gonna commit to a 23-track album from Cardi B. But I really wanted to ask y'all.
Hold on,
Just
bro.
straight like that.
Like, I'm just not gonna do it, man. I'm just realistically, I'm not gonna do
Shout
it.
out
Like
to
Invasion of
Joe,
Privacy though.
Corner Joe.
Invasion of Privacy was a great album.
How many songs on that?
I want to say 13. Let me check real quick.
Only 13 to almost
23, a whole extra 10. Giving us a fucking double disc. That's 4 vinyl records in a vinyl.
Yeah, it's 13.
It's 13. See, that was a perfect number.
Yeah,
And so the 23 songs from Cardi B, like that's just doing a lot.
kind of outstayed her welcome.
I ain't gonna lie. This how I felt about Scorpion when it came out. I was like, damn.
Or like Ray Shrimmer when they did that fucking 3-disc album for
My
Shrimmer Life
attention
3.
span- yeah, my attention span is just not there for that.
Shout out to Ray Shrimmer for ruining their whole momentum with that album. Because that was a
That's insane.
that was a great Ray Shrimmer
Shout
album,
out
and then you
to
gave us
Joe,
2
Corner Joe.
bullshit solo projects we didn't ask you to do.
I like the Chanel song on that. Take it to Chanel, shit fine.
Yeah, that what was the one with Travis Scott?
Oh, is that Close? See you.
Yeah, that shit was gas. That Power Glide, Perplexing Pegasus.
Yeah, Power Glide.
Power Glide
yeah.
was a like that album was fire. So the
Yeah.
fact they ruined it by putting their 2 solo albums on it that we didn't ask them to do, like that killed all the momentum for that project. But that's besides the point. Andre, you are the sales guy. You like to talk numbers. You use numbers to justify your arguments for artists. I'm going to ask you.
I?
You
Yeah,
like to
this
bring
is-
up numbers.
This
You
is
bring
a
up the numbers.
developing narrative that.
I know this is what I do best.
Okay, all right.
But
Well,
you know, because you will be the one that usually brings up numbers for
Okay.
artists records. Like the random Kid Cudi, like Kid Cudi sold 12,000 copies, man.
Went
Bum ass
triple
album.
wood,
Like,
yeah.
all right,
Went triple wood.
you feel me? See, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to get your perspective on this, right? Cardi B's album sold 1 million in the first week. First off, let me ask you, how do you feel about that? Because she put old songs on there.
I think hip hop is in a good space. She's in a great space as well. There was not. It seemed like there was a lot of pressure on her, but I don't think that. I think she held, her own, and the media run and the press run for this whole project has been solid. So
Yeah.
I think not only is hip hop in a good space, I think Cardi B's in a good space. I don't want to deem it to like, women hip hop is in a good space because that just
That
that's
puts
split,
it
that's
in a
splitting
box.
hairs for
Yeah.
no reason. So
And she's a superstar.
exactly. So yeah, I mean,
Do you have a problem with how she did it?
no, play the game.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask you guys, like, if you guys did have a problem with it. Like, do you think there's anything different between what she did and like Hove selling 1 million copies with Magna Carta? Because Hove did the Samsung deal, and people kind of had a problem with that. It wasn't a big problem, it's Hove, but like people were trying to use like, bro, you cheating.
Everybody cheats.
I don't think. Look,
Because Cardi B is kind of cheating putting these old songs on there. These songs are like 2-3 years old,
Everybody cheats, bro.
exactly, especially in the streaming era.
Like everybody cheats.
in my opinion, I don't know. I definitely have a bias, but I thought what Hov did was cool. Like from a marketing standpoint and a business standpoint, that's cool.
That is a flex. Like every Samsung owner got a
And
Hove
Bono
album.
did that shit. Y'all wasn't mad at Bono.
No, they was super mad at
angry
Bono. Hey,
Bono.
motherfuckers was
Niggas
mad
was
at
mad
Bono.
at Bono.
I
Yeah.
remember
And
that.
Apple though too.
Everybody's
But-
like, bro, what the fuck is this YouTube album doing in my phone?
Yeah, the fact that you couldn't delete it was the problem. I think
You couldn't?
no.
The fact
When
that
it
people,
first came out, you couldn't delete
the fact
it.
people
It
wanted
was
to
on
delete
there.
it was hilarious.
I definitely was like, I don't want this
Yeah.
with the Bono album. I was like,
Why did y'all
cool.
do that?
And it's like, it just looks ugly in my library. Can we please get it out of there?
I was hurt that I couldn't get the Magna Carta shit on my phone.
Yeah,
like
because I think they definitely heard the album first.
the
I think they
Samsung
had it-
folks
Of
heard
course,
it first.
Pop. Hold on. Of course, this nigga knows the name of it. Songs of Innocence.
Hey, yo.
Of course, you know the U2 album, fucking Follow.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's
He's like,
hilarious.
big YouTube guy here.
Hey, my mom
Big Bono.
loves Bono and
Big
YouTube
Bono.
and
Hey,
shit.
U2 did have a fire feature on the Kendrick Damn album, so I got to give him that.
Nah, for real.
Because when I saw that name on the track list, I'm like, bro, what are you about to do?
Hey, we mentioned South Park earlier. Y'all seen the U2 episode or the Bono episode of South Park?
Nah.
Where he's like, where Stan's dad takes a shit and it's like the biggest shit in the world.
Yeah.
And then
Already knows
Bono
it's
is mad that somebody like outshot him, but at the end of it, it's like, wait, Bono didn't take the biggest shit in the world. Bono is the biggest piece of shit in the world.
Hey, yo.
They just going in on bro.
Yo. Motherfucker just said, fuck. Motherfucker just woke up one day and said, fuck Bono.
Bro, people say fuck everybody every day.
You know what I'm saying?
U2 is like, yay, old shit is great. Okay. All right.
I mean, hey, U2 is a legendary band, so I'm
No,
not
for
going
real.
to try to discredit him by any
Wait,
means.
is Bono wilding and going crazy with his icon or his status? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is he like?
His influential status?
He just saying that the old music is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the old U2 shit's a lot better.
What did Kanye, or not Kanye, what am I talking about? Kendrick, using your influence. What was it?
I remember he's
misusing your
conflicted.
influence.
Misusing your influence.
Is Bono out here
Sometimes
misusing
I
his
did
influence?
this. Yeah. Sometimes I did
Is
this.
Bono out here misusing his influence?
I think he did with that
Hey,
Apple shit.
Hey,
but other
Coldplay
than-
is.
No, hey, bro.
I mean,
Oh, what Chris
We-
Martin do?
we ain't got to get into it, but remember, I mean, I was just referring to like the divorce shit, like,
and
like when the dude ducked on the ground, he's like, hey, somebody's up there doing something they shouldn't.
bro, I mean, if you out in public and there's a chance of you being on a jumbo, at this point, just assume that niggas might be recording you, bro. Because
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was getting at earlier. is
Y'all
like,
hold it down. I got to go to the bathroom. Y'all hold it down.
yeah,
It was always like someone on that.
yeah.
So it's like,
It's always gonna be a nigga with a camera out.
yes.
So
I mean,
if
y'all
you
niggas gotta be prepared.
if you're gonna live a flagrant lifestyle, prepare for that shit to may end up as a meme.
Yeah. I mean, but that's what y'all be looking for, right? Y'all be ready to be the meme, huh?
No, niggas definitely be ready for the meme.
Yeah. I don't know. It does make things weird, but if you live with integrity, you'll never be upset with how you're perceived, or
Yeah.
you'll know like the truth about yourself at the end of the day. Like, you can't be worried about that.
Yeah. Other things we talked about Cardi B. You said you
Man.
felt a type of way about her using old songs though.
I mean, it's kind of weird. I do, but I get it though. Like, they playing a different game,
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna hate it on somebody making the right business play.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not like she broke some ethics.
It's not like it was on a different album and she put it on
Yeah.
this one.
It's like you can't call yourself the best rapper ever when you have a ghostwriter.
What?
It's like, well, it's not the same as that, but
I agree with that.
if
Yeah.
you know
You
if
using
go,
tricks.
if you gonna finesse the system, that's what Lil Yachty is doing. Like, you know, he'll put out a single and then you put out another single and you add the other single to it.
Like the double
Yeah,
disc.
that shit.
You don't like the double disc?
I mean, I'm not gonna listen to a double disc at all times, but I like it with singles more because
Yeah.
that's digestible.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, but
I agree with that.
It's a money play, I think, and
Yeah,
I don't
it's a
understand
finesse
how
play.
streaming works. So it's like,
We
if
can't-
that's the best way to do it. That's cool.
Yeah. Paulo said nobody got hurt, but it is weird. I feel like with something like this and it's streaming games and numbers, like, play the cards that you can deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not what you're dealt, because we're not talking about independent artists.
Right.
But if you have the ability to push a button and you sell more and procession is key,
Yeah.
bro, people do that all the time with books. Like, you think like a celebrity puts out a book and like they just allow it to flop? Like, no, their
Hell
company's
no.
gonna buy up some books and donate them.
We
bitches.
need assured success. Like, if you
Exactly.
got some money tied into some shit, you gonna help that shit be better.
Literally.
Oh,
So
man, I feel so
can't
relaxed.
complain. These niggas out here doing it even more like egregious than Cardi B. So
Yeah,
fuck it.
I
Put that
do-
shit on.
There are some singles y'all may have not heard that have come out in the past couple weeks.
Like
Word?
what?
You got?
I mean, I haven't touched base on the. Did we talk about the Mobb Deep single?
No, we haven't.
Have you listened to that?
I haven't gotten around to
Shit,
it.
Stereo Lab just put some shit out. They put out 2 songs.
Hey, Stereo Lab's back at it.
Damn, there was another one though. Y'all know who Reggie is?
Yeah, I know Reggie.
He just put.
Is he
out
back
a couple-
outside?
Yeah, I I was kind of shocked at the sound because it was giving more of like, I guess, for lack of a better phrase, like Jordan Ward vibes.
Okay, that's not a bad thing.
Man, but when he came out, he had, I don't want to feel, sometimes I feel good in my chest.
Is that the one where he's laying outside? And
I don't even remember the video.
okay, because Dom showed me some videos from Reggie, and that's how I got onto him. And then after that, I realized he was on Smino's album, Love for Rent.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, Reggie getting these looks. And then Reggie just like went AWOL.
It was like some D'Angelo shit in
Yeah.
the beginning. And I was like, oh, you about to be the next D'Angelo in my head. I'm like, but I'm trying to release expectation, you know.
Yeah.
The homies have been saying do that.
Release the expectations.
Yes.
But I'm glad Reggie back outside. It was cool. We also got, actually, yeah, Jay Worthy put out another single. He put out Saki with Currency. He on a little run right now, about to get the album ready once upon a time. Actually, something that was cool that we did get into that made me appreciate his music more. We got to a Sanford bag
Yes.
a couple of nights ago, man.
Let's talk about that nigga.
Hey, yo, Sanford, really one of one generational talent, bro. His voice is one of one in every facet, and his writing is phenomenal. Like, Nobody Knows Me Like a Piano, or what was it? What's the Plastic song?
Plastic 100 degrees Celsius.
Yes, bro.
He said, I'm melted out here.
I'm made out of plastic out here.
Yeah, that nigga was cold.
Man, like, especially when he had like that sound that Drake was really inspired by for Nothing Was the Same. Like, that was
the Too Much song.
the Too Much song. Like that, the original version's even like kind of better. It's better to me.
It is. It's good evening music or like
Morning music.
Yes, early morning music. But his verse on Saint Pablo, you talk about the
Lie,
first couple bars. He said,
Throwing it off to you.
"Please face me when I speak. Please say to me before you leave. Yeah, you been treating me like I can't see like that nigga.
I'm invisible.
Look, he was going
Invisible.
crazy. Yeah,
Dang.
magnificent producer.
Yeah, and he
writer,
produced all of that
singer.
shit too.
Look, he cold.
And like he's definitely an artist. I could tell just from like reading the interviews he's done, because he put out the album that had 106 degrees Celsius.
Yep.
He put out that album.
He
and
just
then-
released recently.
Yeah, he just got back outside. So he put out that first album, went away for some years, like really went off the grid, and then he came back out. What was it, Delilah?
Let me check.
Just
Let
so
me
we
fact
can make
check
sure we
real
get it
quick.
correct. But he said the reason he went away for so long is because he felt like there was something in his throat that was preventing him from singing to the level he wanted to sing at.
Yo, that's kind of scary.
But then, like, he also said he didn't know if it was actually a real thing or if it's just something that he developed in his head.
Yeah,
And so, like, that fucked with him psychologically for a little bit.
it is Lahai.
Lahai,
I
that's
think
what it's
that's
called.
how you pronounce it. That's how we're saying it right now.
And I love an artist that can just really play the piano and has an amazing voice to complement it. I think that's why I fucked with Alicia Keys heavy when I was a kid, because I like a good piano. And if you have an amazing voice to go over it, it's like real angelic. And Sanford, I think that's a good way to describe Sanford's voice, like very angelic, feels very powerful, almost like an opera singer, and how powerful it is, man. So like that was a fun time, man. And hopefully Sanford does more dope shit. I like when he works with artists too, like rappers. Like all the work he did with Drake was really dope. I love The Motion. I love Too Much.
44,
22. We build it up to break it halfway through.
Yeah.
Woo! Man, when Sanford works with rappers, it never missed, man. So
Man, we should have known Drake was going to switch sides. He did it for a whole album.
whole
The signs
album.
were there.
Drake always switches up after an album. Once he gets the sound he needs, he fucking moves on to the next sound. We see it. We see it every album. You can see the fucking who's the inspiration on every album. I mean, Kanye does the same shit, but like, which is kind of ironic. Him and Drake have that, but yeah. But like even when Sanford kind of made his reappearance on the scene with Father Time on Kendrick shit.
Yeah, that's the song that keeps playing in my head.
Yeah.
Early morning, wake up.
And he got him on SNL too.
Yeah.
Tough love, bottled up, no chase. Hey, that shit far.
The set design of that performance, where it's like
In the
closing
room.
in and it's like expanding and like I don't know, in and
The walls.
in and out.
Yeah.
I feel like it's amazing, bro.
You talking about the stage performance?
Yeah.
On SNL when he did Father Time and Rich Spirit.
Oh, I was thinking of the actual show.
Oh,
The Father Time performance on SNL, the background gets
Damn, I gotta check it out.
yeah, that's,
zoomed in and out,
that's one of my favorite.
like it's breathing.
It's one of my favorite performances by
It's like
Kendrick.
how they even recreate that shit.
Because he did Father Time. That was its own performance in itself. And then the second performance is always what they call it, not interpolation, Fuck, I can't think of the term.
Rendition?
No, it's where they do multiple songs, but in half. Like they'll do a full performance, but they'll have 2 songs in it. But he did Rich Spirit and
Medley?
Medley.
Yes.
There we go. Thank you. Drop a bomb for yourself, Andre.
Come on, man. Here.
You know what I'm saying?
We ain't dropped this one in a while.
What's up, Nelso?
Hey, he earned it though. Definitely earned it. But he did a medley performance of Rich Spirit in N95, and that was really fire too, because it was a very plain set design. There wasn't a lot of moving parts around it, so it was really just him carrying the performance. And that's really where I got to see like how amazing of a performer Kendrick is, because he didn't need a whole lot around him to make it phenomenal. He just needed himself and a microphone.
He did.
He
God
did.
damn it, Kendrick.
He done did it again.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, so
I'm trying not to give you too much credit for how good hip hop has been.
but you know, like
Sometimes I be feeling like it was you.
it was a real
You know,
wave.
I tell you,
Like that was a real wave.
Hey, it was kind of crazy.
Like that was a crazy wave that hit hip hop.
Bro, Sav didn't know that the Like That beat was Everlasting Bass and the
Eazy-E?
Easy song.
Boys in the Hood.
It's like, bro, come on.
That's your girl though, man. Come on now.
Sorry. Nah,
Not too much on
We
your
love
girl.
Sav.
Yeah. We love producer Sav.
yeah, for real. But I was like, come on. You didn't know?
He was like, come on
come on,
now, dog.
Like,
I'm not
it sounds like a sample.
Yeah.
Like, dun, 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 like they're playing a sound reset over and over again at the beginning
Just
of
spamming that shit.
Hey, yeah, shout out Metro Boomin too.
Man,
Like,
cook that
shout
shit
out
up.
Metro Boomin.
Yeah.
chop that shit up
So
crazy.
last thing we should well, you got something to say?
No, I was just gonna go through what you're about to do.
Okay, so last thing we got on the agenda we gotta talk about, our man, our guy, friend of the pod, Ty Faison,
Yep.
dropped his first single from Until the War is Won. Drop a bomb, Andre. Let's talk about it. New Duffel, the new single from Ty Faison. Until the War is Won, the album that drops next week, his debut album, the real album that he's about to really introduce himself with. So we got for y'all the video of New Duffel, the new single from Ty Faison. We're gonna watch it as a pod, and then we're gonna talk about this fire shit.
In today's news, I feel like a brand new nigga. It's like, I just hit the reset button or something.
Yeah, that's where it's turned up.
Get the fuck out of my way. I don't fit in with you niggas. Feel like Andre 3K. If you prayed on my downfall, your wishes are delayed. Think I'm done? Are you dumb, nigga? Watch these next plays. I've been putting loot in the safe, put respect on my name, nigga. New flows for days, new haircut, no more braids, nigga. 7 rings, so Robert Ory. All the fine girls adore me. Rap niggas is a different story. I'm a nightmare, shit hella gory. Struggle taught me hustle, had to get it off the muscle. Time to speak the truth, I've had enough of being humble. Bitch, I'm feeling
Andre.
new, I just hopped in that brand new double. The world is in my hands, guaranteed that I won't fumble. Struggle taught me hustle, had to get it off the muscle. Time to speak the truth, I've had enough of being humble. Bitch, I'm feeling new, I just hopped in that brand new duffel. The world is in my hands, guaranteed that I won't fumble. I have no time for little niggas, no time for the bullshit. I take shrooms where it's air conditioning, no time for the wood shit. No time for the text back and forth, hit her up like come here. My patience these days is shorter than these niggas cut rear. Ever since I got here, tried to
When they
move
bring
like
the duffel, it's
KFC.
different.
Yeah.
Focus on that chicken bread dough and of course the
Bag is a little weird.
Need to grow with no extras, please. No drama, no gossip tea. Grown woman, no Q's and P's. Help a young nigga keep the peace. Struggle taught me hustle, had to get it off the muscle. Time to speak the truth, I've had enough of being humble. Bitch, I'm feeling new, I just hopped in that brand new duffel. The world is in my hands, guaranteed that I won't fumble. Struggle taught me hustle, had to get it off the muscle. Time to speak the truth, I've had enough of being humble. Bitch, I'm feeling new, I just hopped in that brand new duffel. The world is in my hands, guaranteed that I won't fumble.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is the new single from Ty Faison, New Duffel. The first single from Until the War is Won.
Because you don't like
The
to
new
be
album
played
Ty
with.
Faison dropping next Friday.
Hell yeah.
Hey man, I like this energy. I like that being the first single. Get the fuck out my way. I don't fuck with y'all. Feel like Andre 3K. What? I love the energy, man. I love that this is the song he wanted to put out to set the tone for what's to come on Until the War is Won.
It's cool. I like it because he addresses a lot of things. Like one, you get to hear Ty and you get to meet Ty as a person, as an artist.
Mhm.
But then he started talking his shit. He addressed a lot of shit.
I just don't
And-
fuck with y'all.
Man, and it's just like in light of the past, a few weeks.
Month.
I like it. I've been living with this project for a while, and it's been getting me through. I'll say that.
Until the war is won, man.
Yeah,
And,
until the war is won.
and I love this, man, because it does feel like it's the start of a new era in the city. And, like, you got people like Sean, TC, Ty, Gabe, like, Zeph. People that are actually really putting in the work and bringing new sound, new energy, and are focused on the music and putting out quality music and just following through.
Yeah.
And it's exciting to see. Like, I love the energy Ty brings. I love his role in the collective of Seven Rings and what he does for them with the production, with his creative direction. Like, everything that he brings to their collective is just like A1 material. And I like what the perspective he brings to the table with his music. Like, it's very personal. It feels like it's Ty Faison telling you about him and what he represents.
Yeah, it's not really a whole lot of cap rap,
Nah, and that's the beauty of it, because this album is about him telling his story.
Yeah.
His come up about Ty Faison. And this is gonna be like his first real solo offering that he wants people to dive into, and if they want to get to know Ty Faison as an artist.
Yeah.
Because the first one, Mango Mariah, was like him playing the character Mango. This is him being Ty Faison.
Yeah. The time is to buy in now.
Yeah,
The stocks are about to get high.
The stocks is about to go up.
So buy now. It'll be worth it.
Until the war is won, baby. Dropping next Friday. It's gonna be a start of a new era. A lot of good energy in the city about to hit, man. Like, I know a couple big plays about to happen with some artists in the city, man. It's gonna be an exciting time. Like, October's gonna be so lit for a lot of reasons in Kansas City musically. So just make sure you tapped in, and if you're not, shut the fuck up and let people talk.
Before we do get out of here, my boy Haroon Rashid out of Minneapolis, he sent me his project, and dude, like, I haven't really spread the gospel of Haroon, but if you like electronic rap, loud, very not aggressive, but just in your face, like music that could have static, but also like you feel the melodies, you feel the bass. I'll show y'all after this because I forgot to play it for y'all beforehand.
Yeah.
But bro, it's about 22 minutes of straight that shit, bro. Like, I'm telling you, it's on some if Pink Panthers rapped, really, on that shit. Like, it's like that. It's that's the best comparison I can make. But his song that's on streaming right now is Too Much Neck.
Too Much Neck.
Yeah, Too Much Neck. So it's Too Much V-neck, but that's how you pronounce it, Too Much Neck. And that's a single. And this shit is fire, bro. I fuck with the music that comes out of Minneapolis. Their live show scene is very
vibrant,
healthy, and vibrant. So I just wanted to shout him out because he was in KC for a little bit, him and his girl. But he sent me his project, and we might have to book him for a show or something, bro, because this shit is crazy, bro.
Talk to him, Saber.
Literally.
Talk to him, Saber.
Literally. So
what's up, Nelso?
Oh,
and
on
get that in.
On top of that, we also got to drop a bomb for our man Deshaun, good friend of the podcast, because he had his first New York show last night.
It was sold out.
Sold out show.
Yes.
Sold out show. Deshaun had his first New York show, and it was a sold out show. Shout out to One Take Carter. He was opening for One Take Carter, who's doing big things right now. He's definitely one of the artists bubbling right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 57,000 followers on Instagram. He shoots videos for artists as well. I think he shot the Convo video for Sean.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, so he does. He's a master of all trades creatively, and he had a show last night. Sean opened up for it. They packed it out. They sold out. Sean told me it was 50-50 girls and men, so it was a nice crowd. Shout out to Sean, man. Really doing what he got to do out in New York. He got more big plays coming up, so I'm excited to see how he does it. He told me he's got some stuff up his sleeve, so we're going to see what he got.
Bro, he ended up meeting the decent man from the City of Demons.
Yeah, the decent man was there. The decent man was there.
You know what that is, right?
The meme?
I'm a decent man from the City of Demons. Niggas be scheming. Niggas be shooting.
He just raps about being a decent man.
Oh, well.
That's his gimmick.
Hey, I'm glad to hear that.
He did the pose and everything.
No, for real.
He was really outside. That's the cool thing about New York. You don't know who the fuck you can run into. When I went to the Ray Vaughn show, I ran into Joey from Joey Gotham or something, the hip hop account.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, he was just there. I didn't know he was there until the next day. He posted a picture with Ray Vaughn from the show, and I was like, oh, fuck, that was him?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy.
That's the beauty of New York, though, man. And, man, Sean got some dope shit pulled, up his sleeve, so
yeah,
more big shit could happen for Sean in the next couple of weeks, so definitely something to pay attention to.
Yeah, big shit only.
Yeah, bro. It's Like I
BOS.
said, it's a new era. I feel like it's the start of a new era in Kansas City. There's a lot of fresh energy in the air, a lot of excitement, energy. You know, a lot of bullshit, but a lot of excitement as well. You know what I'm saying? Like my homie Chris Doms, my roommate, he's running it up, putting out some new music, some content behind it. So
Yeah.
exciting time.
Yeah, we making another album.
Hey now,
I'm just kidding.
Hey now, listen, I don't need y'all hitting my DMs about that. But there's not a thing we're doing.
It might be the time.
No, we're gonna make another album.
No,
at
we
some point.
will make another album. It's just
It's gonna be produced by Chuck English though this time.
hey now.
And they actually gonna put a verse on it.
Hey, we're gonna get a Cool Kids feature. Who knows? We might fuck around and make it happen.
I'm talking about y'all.
What, are we gonna rap?
Yeah.
Hell no, we ain't rapping.
They ain't never stopped a podcaster from rapping.
Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Hey man,
No podcasters need to be rapping.
cut this.
No podcast.
What Dame said? Let's end this shit.
Yeah, let's end this shit, man. Let's end this shit, bro.
Somebody burn that shit.
But, hey, any freestyle, any podcast was done. Burn that shit. Burn that hard drive. None of us want to hear that shit. No one needs to hear podcasters rapping. If Joe Budden doesn't rap, you don't need to rap.
Shout out to Joe, Corner Joe.
He said he still be, a bar or two every now and then.
Yeah, but he ain't
I've been
getting
listening to the Joe Budden podcast.
He's not getting in the booth though. Yeah. And I actually got to admire him for standing on that retirement.
Yeah.
But Joe Budden also had a great backup plan
Yeah.
after he retired, which was the Joe Budden Network, the Joe Budden podcast. So it's like he could retire as an artist and actually have something that works for him financially to keep his brand up, his name up, and make him bigger in ways music never did.
Yeah.
So I could see why he's like, I want to fucking rap. Like, I'm getting $31 million a year podcasting. Like, fuck a record deal. Like,
somebody burn that shit.
Yeah, but yeah. So that's why if Joe Budden's not rapping, ain't no reason any podcaster should be rapping. Like, put that shit away, burn it, never speak it of again, and we can all move accordingly.
Literally.
Stop embarrassing yourselves.
All right.
That's episode 141. Hey, who's the
confetti's
podcast
flying,
MVP
man.
today? Who earned it?
I think Sebastian earned it.
I
once
think
again,
it's
man.
Sebastian.
I think it's
Damn, he done did it again.
I think he did it again.
How does
man.
he do it? Every episode.
Every episode. He's just consistent.
He's God given.
Hey, Sebastian you guys have watched the Grits and Egg podcast, right?
Yeah.
You know when he shows his co-host, it's just like a cat drawn in.
Yeah.
Like, that's like Sebastian.
Yeah.
He's just like a cool guy. He's like, I'm just here. You know, I set up the sound.
He is pretty cool.
Here's a light.
I look up to Sebastian.
Yeah. Before we do get out of here, and before we're at,
I do.
Before,
Yeah,
before
before we get out of here.
before we're at
See, that's
2
hating.
hours,
No, so hating.
ain't no hate. I'm the one that programmed the confetti.
I'm the reason.
The fuck? No, no, I did want to shout out Sav because yesterday we got up in the ass crack of the morning, literally at 4 a.m. to go watch my team, Liverpool, whoop that ass on Everton in the Merseyside derby. The Premier League live mornings, all the way from England, were here in the States.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
They did a tour. They're doing a tour. A U.S. tour, and I don't think they started in KC, or maybe it was like their second stop. But I got to meet one of the two Robbies. Alan Shearer was in the building. That's the all-time Premier League goal scorer, like ever. He has 260 goals.
Hey.
Across like 10, 12 years. So all around, great weekend. Got to take pictures with the Premier League trophy.
Hey,
got to wear the medal.
Hey.
So it was just dope. It was dope to be a soccer fan.
That picture you posted at the venue yesterday, you and who you staying next to?
My boy Jack.
Okay, and
Yeah.
I love that picture because our guy meant business.
No, for real.
No smile, nothing. Just
You see it.
You see, yeah, you
Nah,
see it.
You see it. Nah. I thought it was funny because a lot of other like rivals were posing with the trophy, but you can't change the ribbons on that bitch. That bitch is red.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to AI it or something because ain't nothing. Don't be
Hey,
confused.
What Draco say? We know the truth.
Man, we know the truth.
We know the truth.
But yeah, great.
Actually, so we had that this weekend, right?
Great weekend.
And then last weekend was the NFL countdown here.
Yep.
It was Fox, NFL on Fox was
Yes.
here. Gronk and
Tebow?
and Tom Brady was here.
Yo, Tom Brady. Yeah, bro, he fucking threw a football across Casey Live.
Literally.
That's Tom Brady's dangerous.
Back-to-back weekends.
Tom Brady a dangerous man, bro. You can't just be throwing footballs in big air spaces like this with people around.
You can if you're Tom Brady.
Like, that's crazy accuracy. Remember when he threw that rugby football?
Yeah.
In that room full of people, bro? Like, he had a demonic look in his eye
Honestly,
when he threw that ball.
you might not be in safer hands.
Like, you're not wrong, but it's like, damn, bro. Like, Just
But
one slip
I
up.
don't like-
One slip up, somebody's
I
head
don't
coming
like
off.
that duo is back in KC. You know what I'm saying? Making money off of us.
Yeah.
Hey, I love how you was like, hey, I don't know. I don't like they get money over here.
But that's just me being a Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
Like, it's just never going to sit right when them niggas is around. I respect them. I could appreciate what they done and they work, but it's like, damn.
Get the fuck out my
Next time it's gonna be heavy for you, Law.
Look,
Hey, next time you better check in, Brady.
Nah, for real. Check in.
Check in.
yeah.
Hey, real quick, before we wrap it up, or you something you want to say?
No, go.
Before we wrap it up, give us a prediction on your boys tonight. How the Chiefs gonna do? They're playing the Giants, both 0-2 teams. I think they're in New York, right?
Yes.
How y'all feeling?
I think we get a dub. I think we still are working some of our kinks out. I'm going to say it's going to be like 21-10.
That's an ugly game.
I know
That's
but
a ugly
there's
game.
literally
honestly,
no
the NFL games, it's either a blowout or it's close.
Yeah.
There's literally no excuse to score less than 20 points. Like, there's no excuse from the Chiefs'
I mean,
standpoint.
the only excuse that could be if they're not catching the balls. Pause.
I mean, the run game has to be effective this game.
Yeah, Pacheco ain't really been making moves like that.
Bro, he's rated 47 out of 47 running backs across the league.
It was all good just a year ago.
Until nigga snapped his leg back.
Yeah, and then he came back to play. That was amazing, bro. I thought he was done for the season.
Hey.
They was like, yeah, Alex Pacheco on the carry. I'm like, he's back?
Yeah, he's
When they
built
give
different.
you that,
back?
When they give you that horse fuel, you'll be ready to saddle up.
You'll feel nothing.
No, for real. But no, let's get out of here, man.
All right, man. We got the game coming on. So until next week, next Sunday, episode 142.
Yep.
This is episode 141 of the Yada Yada Podcast. The Kid Joe Cornell, Black Hyphy, Nelso, and of course, the podcast MVP every damn time, Sebastian! We'll see y'all next week. We out.